Great to hear from you. Dodgers baseball brought to you by Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium. Visit uniqlo.com/US. Image Sheehan starting to get loose. Griffin Canning warming up in the bullpen as we are getting closer to first pitch. Dodgers and Padres from San Diego on this Tuesday night. Up next, we go high and tight with Miguel Rojas. Don't you go anywhere. I'm Tim Cates. This is the back-to-back World Series champion Dodgers Audio Network.
Tim Cates here. There's nothing like the thrill of baseball and the legendary moments that make every inning unforgettable. Pair those rich moments with an ice-cold, crisp Sapporo beer. From first pitch to walk-off wins, Sapporo has you covered with a variety of refreshing lagers, including light and non-alcoholic beers. Celebrating 150 years of Japanese brewing tradition, Sapporo is carefully crafted to be full of flavor. So when it's game time, make the winning call and grab a Sapporo. Sapporo, good with sushi, great with baseball.
Hey, it's Andre Heath here. This is the season to celebrate. Whether it's Father's Day, graduation, or both, Superior Grocers has everything you need to make it special. From premium meats for the grill to fresh sides and sweet treats. It's all about bringing family together because the best moments happen around the table. Celebrate big and save smart. Download the Superior Grocers app for weekly ads and digital deals. Superior Grocers. Quality, variety, and value.
Hi, I'm Teoscar Hernandez. As a parent, I know that being present makes all the difference. I have 3 young sons, and I learned that kids don't just hear our words, they feel them too. The way we respond in tough moments, the sense of security we provide, it all matters. When we help our kids to feel heard and supported, we help them feel safe and protected. That's why I support First 5 California and their mission to ensure every child has a stronger start in life. Learn more at first5california.com.
Whether you're enjoying the Dodgers on a hot summer day or bundled up for a chilly October night, Navient's got your home comfort covered. Their high-efficiency HVAC systems, heat pumps, furnaces, and air conditioners deliver powerful performance, year-round comfort, and serious energy savings. Plus, they're whisper quiet and built to last, so you can focus on the game, not your system. Upgrade your comfort with trusted innovation from Navient. Visit NavientInc.com. That's NavientInc.com.
Hey dads and grads and mamas too. Head to Shakey's Pizza Parlor where there's lots to do. Kick off summer with family and friends. Get your fun on from beginning to end. Shakey's is the place for parties and more. Your neighborhood Shakey's, so much to explore.
Right now, add a medium pepperoni pizza for just $10 when you buy any large PCM combo. Handcrafted dough made fresh daily at Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
Sunflower seeds make a Dodger home run complete. Just gas Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez, a 3-run shot.
Take part in the long ball celebration with Teoscar Hernandez, Mr. Seeds bobblehead night, May 30th versus the Phillies. Presented by Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Be one of the first 40,000 fans in the stadium and take home your Teoscar bobblehead. Visit Dodgers.com/promotions for tickets.
Dodgers in San Diego as they continue their series with the Padres. Image Sheehan and Griffin Canning in the pitching matchup. Game 2 of this 3-game set. Dodgers baseball brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game day, it's group day at Shakey's.com.
David Vassay. And now, what will likely be Vassay fielding insults from a Dodger player.
It's an engagement of endearment.
This is High and Tight.
It's the Dodgers and Padres in San Diego. It's always exciting. Miguel Rojas has been part of this for a while now, and he joins us as we get ready for first pitch. Miggy, thanks a lot for the time. You always got beautiful swag, even during warm-ups.
Yeah, trying to stay up with the style, but no, you said it. We've been playing really good baseball. Excited to come here to San Diego and face the Padres for the first time of the year. It's always a special series. We all know their rivalry the last couple years, and obviously the fans get all excited and amped up to for this series.
Can you feel the energy in the streets when you're walking around in the afternoon or when you're coming to the ballpark?
Yeah, it's hard not to. A lot of fans around it, a lot of excitement. The whole media kind of like put it out there. For us, it's obviously we're in the middle of May. We're trying to grind every single day, trying to get better, trying to take care of the things that we have to take care of inside the locker room and everybody separately grinding to kind of get to the best place that they can be. But at the end of the day, we all live through the fans and the excitement around the league for this kind of series, and it's always good to get the exciting series during the middle of the year, because this is the only way that you can actually get ready for October and what you want to accomplish, which is winning a World Series.
Miguel Rojas is our guest before first pitch between the Dodgers and Padres. Dave Roberts has said this a couple of times during the last few days, how you guys are starting to earn the counts that you're getting, and that's part of the reason why you're having success. Does that resonate with you as far as earning counts to be able to get into a hitter's advantage?
Yeah, I totally agree. I feel like we've been doing a better job understanding what the pitcher's trying to do to us, not trying to be one-dimensional kind of offense, just like waiting for one of our big guys to hit a home run and drive in 3 runs, and for us to win that game just because of pitching is being so good. We've been way more diligent on studying what he's doing in the game, more than just the approach that we have before the game starts, because sometimes we study this guy and see how they pitch the different opponents, but we are not the same, you know. Sometimes he's gonna try to do something different, and watching the game and paying attention to what he's doing, it's been paid off, you know. We faced a really good pitcher on Saturday night, and the guys did an amazing job. I was just watching on the bench, and how good the approach was when the game started to go to the 3rd and 4th inning. You know, the guys have put better at bats in the second time through, because they see it. They saw that he wasn't gonna just give in and giving strikes to hit early in the count, and you see a lot of guys walk, a lot of guys took hit by pitches, extended at bats, and then with just one hit later we scored 2 runs and we blew the game open. So it was really good to see that series, the last 2 games against San Francisco. And obviously when we're winning, it's a little bit easier to talk about this stuff, but definitely Doug is seeing it the same way that we're feeling it when we're playing.
I heard the Blue Jays say that they're being pitched so much differently this year than they were last year. Do you feel like you guys are being pitched differently than other teams, or differently than a year ago?
I just feel like everybody's different when they step up to the play, and I think these guys are trying not to make mistakes against us, and they're trying to be really careful, and sometimes they're not in zone as much as we try them to be. It seems like they don't care if they walk a couple guys, you know. So we need to be able to realize that that's what they're trying to do. Take our walks and then let the guy behind you kind of like swing the bat if he needs to, you know. And that's what it's been showing. It's been showing way more people on base, and that's when you get the production, you know. Not just because of the 3-run homer that Pages hit, or you know, like a back-to-back home runs here and there. It's just like constantly having men on base, and then you don't have to get a hit. In that situation, you can get a sac fly, you can walk, you can do so many things, and that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about one-dimensional way to score runs. But right now it feels like it's a little bit more complete offense, not just a guy that can actually leave the ballpark, or another couple guys that are having a good game, and that's why we're winning. But obviously having Shohei, like getting better at bats, Tucker and all those guys is obviously going to help our offense get better too.
Miguel Rojas is our guest. Before I let you go, I read that you've talked about maybe coming back next year if the Dodgers three-peat, but I do follow you on Instagram, very popular Instagram account for Miguel Rojas, and after you put your collage of photos, the caption at the end said, "Last Dance Miggy Rowe." So where do you stand on all that as far as leaving the door open for returning to playing next year?
This is my last year. That's something that that I said last year. This is going to be my last year playing professional baseball, and kind of like that's the way that I want to see it. I want to see it as coming every single day, knowing that was my last time playing at Angel Stadium, or this is my last time playing in this series for my career. There's one possibility, and it's like winning another championship. I'm gonna have to sit down with my wife and see what is out there for me, especially with this organization, because I wouldn't play for any other team that is not the Dodgers at this point of my life and my career. Yeah. My decision is already made that I wanted to go home, and I want to start pursuing the next chapter of my life and my professional career, which is helping this team from another standpoint or from another role. So that's decided. The only way that I will have a conversation, and this is not 100%. It have to be both ways, kind of like wanting the same thing, because I don't know what the team is gonna want for next year in my position and all that. And it's not just me saying that, I want to come back if we win, because they might have a different, way to go. So for me, it's just like, if we win this year, it will be really hard not to have a conversation with my family to trying to get something for next year. But I'm focusing on this year and enjoying my last time playing baseball, because something that I know, as hard as we want, as hard as we work, nothing is guaranteed in this sport, and we have to earn everything that we accomplish. So I'm really humble about that, because even though we won the last couple World Series, in one of them we were 1 out away from losing it, and it will be a different conversation. I might not have a job, like if I didn't hit that homer. So I'd rather wait until like the season is over and then make conclusions after the year's over.
Winning is addicting, that's for sure. Miguel Rojas knows all about that, a back-to-back World Series champion with the Dodgers. You've earned everything you've gotten, Miguel, and the game has rewarded you. And Last Dance Miggy Rowe, I love it, and we will all savor it. And you have it on the glove, too.
Yep, it's on my glove. It's all over the place, because I really wanna enjoy it, and I think I deserve it, too. I like being humble and all that, but I feel like my career has been a little bit different than what everybody expected. So I'm really proud of myself, and I'm really enjoying this year.
Yeah, Suntown's looking good. The game's looking good. The shoes are looking good. Everything's great for Miguel Rojas and the Dodgers. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.
There he goes. Miguel Rojas has been our guest, and he'll receive a gift card to Javier's. You may see him in Pasadena. You may see him in downtown. You never know where you may see Javier's and Miguel Rojas. We'll send it back to you in the studio, Tim.
All right, thanks a lot, DV. Thank you, Miguel Rojas, as we lead you up to first pitch. Dodgers and Padres. Coming up, we're going to dive deeper into this pitching matchup. Don't you go anywhere. It's a battle for the NL West. Dodgers and Padres from Petco Park. I'm Tim Case, the back-to-back World Series champion Dodgers. Audio Network.
The lineup is set, and the first pitch is just moments away. In baseball, when the starter gets in trouble, you call for the closer. In life, when an accident strikes, you call Jacoby & Myers. We know a split-second collision can feel like a total loss. At Jacoby & Myers, we cover all the bases. Our team doesn't just handle your case, we take charge of the heavy lifting. When the game is on the line, we'll go to bat for you. Trust the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers to bring it home. Jacoby & Myers, because you deserve justice.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. Children's Hospital Los Angeles has been beating the odds for 125 years. When you need world-class care for your child, CHLA is the champion in your neighborhood. Learn more today at chla.org.
The $10 Gotta Have It meal deal. Swing by for half a Santa Barbara char, a 5-piece chicken bites, your choice of a select side, and a drink. All for a fresh price. The $10 Gotta Have It meal deal. Have it. Fresh like that. Limited time only. Price and participation varies. Tax extra. Terms at habitburger.com.
Under the bright lights, every pitch matters. And every moment deserves something legendary.
Back-to-back champions.
From the first pitch to the final out, bring home a taste that's as crisp and precise as the game itself. Asahi Super Dry. When the moment is unforgettable, reach for the beer that delivers a true dry finish every single time. Celebrate the game. Celebrate the moment. Celebrate with Asahi. Asahi Super Dry. Japan's #1 selling beer. Seek what is unique. Please drink responsibly.
Daddy,
you're heading out of town.
I need to get the hell out of here.
Here's the thing. You're never truly away from Dan Patrick, Colin Cowherd, Rogan and Rodney, and Petros and Money. Together. Just go to AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app. Listen to live shows, podcasts, and catch up on anything you missed.
Best friends forever.
Dodgers and Padres squaring off game 2 of this 3-game set. Dodgers half game back of San Diego going into play. And a win, we'll put them back into first pitch at 6:40.
And now, before the Dodgers hit the diamond, we look at the pitching matchup.
Brought to you by your Toyota dealers. We make it easy. Griffin Canyon on the mound, 0-2, 10.64 ERA. 30-year-old right-hander out of UCLA. He's an Orange County kid. Changeup, 4-seam fastball slider. His 8th season in the big leagues. First 6 was with the Angels. Last year was with Mets. It was the midst of a career season with New York before he suffered a ruptured left Achilles tendon last June. It missed the rest of the season. Missed the first 6 weeks of this season returning from that injury, making his 4th start. Last time out, 1 2/3 innings, 6 runs, 5 hits, 4 walks, and a tough loss to the Brewers, making his 7th career start against the Dodgers. He's 3-1 with a .220 batting average against. Dodgers faced him June 4th last year at Dodger Stadium. 6 innings, allowed 3 hits, and struck out 7. Emmett Sheehan on the mound for the Blue, 3-1, 4.54 ERA. 26-year-old right-hander in his 4th season now and healthy, and a part of this rotation, a big part, making his 9th start. Last time out, 6 innings, 2 runs, 2 hits, 6 strikeouts, and a win over the San Francisco Giants. He has faced the Padres just once in his career. That was June 18th of last year. Did not factor in the decision after he went 4 innings, a 1-run ball, striking out 6 without issuing a walk. Emmett Sheehan, Griffin Canning, Dodgers and Padres. We're 15 minutes away from first pitch. Keys to the game are next. I'm Tim Cates, the back-to-back World Series champion, Dodgers Audio Network.
Take me out to Morongo, where I can watch all the games, with thousands of slot machines and blackjack and big screen TVs from the front to the back. So just grab a seat at the sideline. You won't miss a play when you go, 'cause the good times are only right here at Morongo.
Ford Motor Company is here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come? If that's who you are, you value what we value. Offering employee pricing during the employee pricing event. American value for American values. Go to buyfordnow.com or visit your Southern California Ford dealer today.
Dodger fans, style meets performance this summer. Uniqlo, the official apparel partner of the Los Angeles Dodgers, brings game-changing comfort from the clubhouse to the stands. Whether you're catching a fly ball or catching the sunset at Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium, gear up like the pros in lightweight, breathable designs made for every fan. Find your fit at Uniqlo stores across California, around the world, or at uniqlo.com. Uniqlo, simply better.
Play ball! Over a decade of October baseball.
We ask each other to believe in each other. You can go through the whole postseason. Every single person in this room stepped up.
Dave Roberts has been the leader through it all. He's the winningest postseason manager in franchise history, and he's not done yet. Join us for Dave Roberts Bobblehead Night, presented by Toyo Tires on May 25th versus the Rockies. Be one of the first 40,000 fans through the gate and take home an exclusive Dave Roberts Bobblehead. Visit Dodgers.com/promotions for tickets and more information.
It's the Dodgers and Padres on this Tuesday night as we get closer to first pitch. Emmett Sheehan and Griffin Canning on the mound. Both pitchers warming up at Petco Park as we speak, getting ready for first pitch at 6:40. And the start of the game with Sapporo start. Yes, great moment start with Sapporo beer. Whatever your taste preference, Sapporo has you covered with a variety of crisp and refreshing lagers, including light and non-alcoholic beers. Sapporo, good with sushi, great with baseball. The Dodgers and Padres, one game separates them in the standings. Padres 29-18, Dodgers 29-19. Dodgers half game back going into play tonight, but things can change with the win over the Padres. Before first pitch, let's head back out to the booth. Stephen Nelson and Rick Monday, guys.
All right, TC, first pitch at Petco Park will be coming up in just a few moments. The Dodgers and Padres for the second time in this three-game series. Obviously, San Diego won last night to leapfrog the Dodgers by a half game in the National League West. The Dodgers looking to punch back. It'll be Emmett Sheehan for the Dodgers and the former UCLA Bruin Griffin Canning for the Padres. So, Mo, as you survey the lineups, give me a key or a player to watch.
I think the key today in both of these starting pitchers, the first pitch of an at bat. Here's why I say that. If we look at Canning, first pitch in the bat, the last 2 years, a .418 batting average against him. That's the first pitch. Now, what about Emmett Sheehan? They say first pitch strike is the best thing. Does he throw too many first pitch strikes? He's done it 72% of the time over the last three starts. And overall, he's used the fastball 73%. Now, if you put the two numbers together, what tells me is a hit? I'm going to see first pitch fastball 73% of the time. As a hitter, I would like those odds.
We'll see if Shohei Ohtani is looking to ambush for the very first pitch of the game, which is coming up in just a few moments. Tim, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you, guys. Don't forget, when this game is over, David Vassay's got you covered with all the post-game festivities, all the reaction, the highlights, and, of course, Dodger talk as well. Dodgers a half game back going to the division. That's it. Last night, a 1-0 shutout over the Blue. The Padres got the win. Great pitching matchup last night. We expect the same tonight, but the Dodgers offense needs to come alive. 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position last night. Let's get those runs in tonight and get a victory over the Padres. First pitch is coming up next. Enjoy it, everybody. I'm Tim Cates. This is the back-to-back World Series champion Dodgers Audio Network.
Los Angeles Dodgers are a juggernaut.
I think it's fair to ask the question of all the teams out there, do you want to win as much as the Dodgers?
Back to back! The Dodgers see winning as fundamental to the business side of baseball.
Sustained dominance.
What are you going to do about it? We often hate successful people because
here comes a harsh piece of reality.
The Dodgers dynasty!
They're successful.
Ding, ding, ding.
This has been Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck. Dodgers Baseball is brought to you by Superior Grocers. Quality, variety, and value. Shakey's Pizza. Get more meal for deal at Shakey's.com. And by your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy. First pitch is coming up on your home of the world champion LA Dodgers.
The Dodgers cement their dynasty.
The rest of the baseball world,
Something has to give here.
hates us.
Nobody can do this but the Dodgers.
They hate us
Something has to happen here.
This is untenable because they are not us. Welcome to world champion LA Dodgers baseball.
Back to back.
Dodgers baseball, brought to you by
Galpin Motors, family owned and operated since 1946. Children's Hospital LA. From colds to cancer, we got this. Hoffy Hot Dogs, a SoCal original treasure. Local, original, great. Budweiser, this Bud's for you. And by Daniel's Jewelers, official sponsor of every trip around the diamond. Own the drink. First pitch is coming. World champion LA Dodgers baseball is moments away.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, they have been delivering championship care for 125 years. Their winning streak of life-saving care, game-changing discoveries, and clinical excellence has made them the league leader in pediatric care. When you need world-class care for your child, CHLA is in your neighborhood. Join the thousands of fans at Children's Hospital Los Angeles and find your champion care at chla.org today.
Baseball fans, bring some LA flavor to game day. You know that yellow can with the iconic duck? That's El Pato, the original LA-born Mexican-style tomato sauce, salsas, and hot sauces made right here in the city for generations. Pre-game tacos? El Pato. Post-game burritos? El Pato. Late-night snacks? Always El Pato. Bold, authentic, and pure LA. Grab El Pato and keep the hometown flavor going long after the final pitch. El Pato, gourmet in a can.
Unlock the savings at Boost Mobile and save up to $600 a year. I've been scouting these big carriers for a minute now, and I've seen them pull the same play 1,000 times. They promise you the world, then hit you with a price hike right when the game gets tight. But Boost Mobile, their $25 a month unlimited wireless plan is the most consistent player on the floor. No contracts, no price hikes. Unlock the savings today at boostmobile.com/unlock. Based on average annual single line payment of AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile customers compared to 12 months on the Boost Mobile unlimited wireless plan as of January 2026. For full offer details, visit boostmobile.com.
Dodger fans, style meets performance this summer. Uniqlo, the official apparel partner of the Los Angeles Dodgers, brings game-changing comfort from the clubhouse to the stands. Whether you're catching a fly ball or catching the sunset at Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium, gear up like the pros in lightweight, breathable designs made for every fan. Find your fit at Uniqlo stores across California, around the world, or at uniqlo.com. Uniqlo, simply better.
Play ball! Must be nice to just listen to a baseball game and put all your troubles aside. Well, at KFI AM 640, we don't have that luxury. Somebody has to do the work of holding the very fabric of our society together. Bill Handel.
Weekdays 6 to 9 a.m.
Carrie and Shannon.
9 a.m. to noon.
Monks and Merrill.
Noon to 3 p.m.
John Cobelt.
3 to 6 p.m.
Tim Conway Jr.
6 to 10 p.m.
KFI AM 640. Make us the number one preset on the iHeartRadio app.
California's #1 casino just got better. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is now the only AAA 5-diamond rated casino hotel in the country. Become a Club Serrano member today and enjoy the added perks like exclusive rewards at Monarch Beach Golf Links and Palms Casino Resort Las Vegas. VIP at another casino? Trade up and take advantage of the tier and offer match program at Yamava. Voted #1 casino outside of Vegas by Newsweek. You in? Restrictions apply. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
California. It's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get are just two of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
Whether you're enjoying the Dodgers on a hot summer day or bundled up for a chilly October night, Navient's got your home comfort covered. Their high-efficiency HVAC systems, heat pumps, furnaces, and air conditioners deliver powerful performance, year-round comfort, and serious energy savings. Plus, they're whisper quiet and built to last, so you can focus on the game, not your system. Upgrade your comfort with trusted innovation from Navient. Visit NavientInc.com. That's NavientInc.com.
This year, Galpin Ford and the Bachman family celebrate 80 years of helping families find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. Over the previous 8 decades, Galpin Ford has become the largest Ford dealer in the world and has given back by supporting the Los Angeles community year after year. It's this focus on you, the customer, that has helped extend the Galpin Motors family to 13 brands. Be part of the birthday celebration this year. Visit Galpin Ford off the 405 at Roscoe and at galpin.com.
Back to the Galpin Ford broadcast booth
on the LA Dodgers Audio Network.
Here's Steven Nelson and Rick Monday.
The park in downtown San Diego is the middle game of a 3-game series between your back-to-back world champion, Los Angeles Dodgers, and the San Diego Padres. Hi, everybody. Rick Monday alongside Steven Nelson and with producer engineer Dwayne McDonald as we get set to go. Another glorious evening in Southern California. Not a cloud in the sky here. The only cloud is the fact the Dodgers relinquished first place in the Western Division by getting shut out 1-0 last night. So it's the San Diego Padres, a half-game lead in front of the Dodgers in that Western Division. The Dodgers have split each of the last 10 games, while San Diego winners of 7 of their last 10, including 4 in a row. Here tonight's going to be a battle of right-handers as Emmett Sheehan will start for the Dodgers and Griffin Canning on the mound for the San Diego Padres. The Dodgers last night actually out-hit 5-4 the Padres, but the Dodgers a very frustrating ninth inning as they were trailing 1-0. They had back-to-back walks to open up the inning, but then could not get the tying and or the go-ahead runs around third base to score at home plate. So trying to right the ship tonight and retake first place in the Western Division. Lineup cards have been exchanged at home plate. Here's Dave Roberts' Dodger lineup. Shohei Ohtani, the designated hitter. Ohtani will be on the mound tomorrow in the finale of the series and be the pitcher. Mookie Betts will bat second and playing at shortstop. In the background, the Padres taking the field. Freddie Freeman batting third. He's at first base. In right field, Kyle Tucker. Will Smith behind the plate doing the catching. Max Muncy is at third base. Andy Pages in center. In left field is Teoscar Hernandez. And Hyesung Kim is batting ninth, and he is at second base. So for Sheehan, his ninth start and trying to improve upon a 3-1 record. His ERA is just over 4.5. And for Sheehan, the last three starts, what has been problematic maybe is that the first pitches that he's had to batters have been hit and hit rather hard. For Griffin Canning on the mound for San Diego, kind of the same situation. The first pitch that he's made to hitters this year has been very problematic at a .418 average. In fact, if you look at Canning, you can go back the last 2 years the first pitch made is it over a .400 batting average. So a lot of off-speed pitches, and the Dodgers did not adjust to the off-speed particularly well last night. Need to get it in gear here this evening. The umpiring assignments, Rob Drake will work the plate tonight. He'll call the balls and strikes. The crew chief, Bruce Druckman, is at first. Carlos Torres umpiring at second, and Nate Tomlinson is over at third base. We'll join you, remember, a little earlier tomorrow, 4:30 with the Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck show. First pitch at 5:40, and that's going to be Shohei Ohtani, record of 3-2 on the mound against Randy Vasquez, who is 5-1 for the San Diego Padres. Glorious night for baseball. Game 2 of this series. Dodgers and Padres from San Diego. And with the play, here's Steven.
Thank you, Mo. Wherever you may be and however you may be listening, it's our honor and privilege to join you once again for some Dodgers baseball here in downtown San Diego. Shohei Ohtani stepping in for his first at-bat. Brought to you by Asahi Superdry, Japan's #1 selling beer. Seek what is unique. Going to be behind schedule on this Tuesday night. Griffin Canning, the right-hander, settling on the mound. He's into his windup for his first pitch. Ohtani swings and fouls it back. A fastball at 95 has us underway. 6:41, 72 degrees. The time and temp brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. The 0-1, Ohtani takes. It's a changeup in there for a strike. Ohtani with 2 hits in 3 ABs, also walked last night. His 4th multi-hit game in the last 5. He's got a 5-game hitting streak overall. Canning ahead of him 0-2. Here comes the pitch. Blowing away. Ohtani 1 for 7 lifetime against Canning. 2 strikeouts and a walk. 1-2 the count. Here comes Canning. Ohtani slashes it to left field. Down in fair territory. All the way to the warning track. Picked up there by Sheets. Ohtani strides into second with a stand-up double to lead off the game.
In much better fashion tonight. The Dodgers had a base hit with 1 out in the first inning last night, but then hit into the first of 2 double play balls that took them out of the inning.
Did not have a single extra base hit all of Monday. They have one on the first batter of the game on Tuesday. But hitting with runners in scoring position yesterday, as it has been too often over the last month, was difficult. They were 0 for 7, the Dodgers were, with RISP. Mookie Betts stands in, takes a first pitch, fastball low, ball 1 from Canning.
In the last 18 games, the Dodgers as a team, 259 in spots like this, but they've held the opposing teams to just a 190 average.
Canning looks back at Ohtani, comes home to Betts, who takes a slider Blown away ball 2.
Well, Stephen, I said the Dodgers have to make adjustments to off-speed, and the reason is Canning. If you look at the last 2 years, he's thrown off-speed pitches over 60% of the time.
2-0, here's the pitch. Betts watches a sinker land in the zone, strike 1.
And if you talk to hitters, they want to know tendencies of pitchers. Oh, tonight you may change that tendency depending upon the breaking stuff, the changeup. You threw 2 changeups to Ohtani.
The 2-1. Betts hits it on the ground up the middle. Tatis over to his right, throws across his body, a one-hop throw, caught at first by France. Heck of a play from Tatis to get the first out. It is a productive out for Betts as Ohtani gets to third. But Tatis playing on the right side of second base had to go to the shortstop side. He basically threw as he ran past Xander Bogaerts, the shortstop.
Well, just a tremendous athlete in the ability and the strong throwing arm. That arm, not always accurate, but very strong.
Ohtani on third, 1 out. The infield comes in for San Diego. Canning to Freeman. Strike 1 on the inner half. Freeman 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks yesterday. He's hitless in each of his last 3 games. He's also feeling under the weather on this Tuesday, Dave Roberts indicated. Canning's 0-1. Freeman in the air to left field. Sheets going back at the warning track, at the wall. It is gone, a home run. Freddie Freeman puts it into the first row of the left field bleachers for an opposite field 2-run shot. And it's 2-0 Dodgers here in the first.
Well, Freddie Freeman may be under the weather, but he just hit it over the fence. And with Daniels Jewelers, proud sponsor of the trip around the diamond. And you can visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet along with $50 off a $99 coupon.
That swing will make you feel good. A 2-0 Dodger lead. Clanked off the hands of a Dodger fan in the first row and down to the warning track. But the 5th of the season for Freeman. This is his 2nd home run the last month and a half. A swinging strike 1 on Kyle Tucker. The Dodgers with an early 2-0 lead. Canning delivers. Tucker pulls it well foul behind Chris Woodward, the first base coach. Strike 2. Tucker was hitless last night. He did draw a walk and steal a base. And this is the portion of the order, 3 through 6. That they wanted more from. They were 0 for 13 with 8 Ks last night. Well, Freddie Freeman with a 2-run homer today. Tucker rolls it to the right side. Tatis over to his right, sets to the back edge of the dirt, and throws to first, out number 2.
Yeah, and of the strikeouts last night, exactly half of them were called strikes.
2 outs, bases empty, 2-0 Dodgers in the first. Will Smith getting comfortable in the right-handed batter's box. He was 0 for 4 and struck out twice yesterday. First pitch swinging, fouled away to the first base side, strike 1.
You know what's kind of crazy is you're talking about Freeman a little under the weather tonight. Sometimes you just don't feel well. You realize, hey, look, stay within myself. I'm not going to try and overswing. Just make sure I hit the ball, try and exist and survive the night.
The 0-1, up and away. Hey, you hear that so often, right, Mo? You pro athletes, you're just when there's something physically wrong with you, it almost helps you in a way because you just simplify everything.
Well, you don't try and do too much because you know you're limited. You just don't feel that good.
The 1-1 from Canning misses low and away with the change, ball 2. Canning, a Southern California kid. In his first year with the Padres, delivers a 2-1. And Smith watches ball 3. Canning got pounded last Thursday in Milwaukee. Lasted just an inning and 2/3, I beg your pardon, and gave up 6 earned runs. The 3-1 to Smith. Smith flies it to right field, slicing away from Castellanos. He's drifting over toward the corner, and he makes the catch in calm fashion. That ends the first inning, but Freddie Freeman gets the Dodgers started. Ohtani led off the game with a double. Freeman brought him home with a 2-run blast, so an early lead for Emmett Sheehan.
Where there's baseball,
there's Budweiser, the official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026 Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
I'm Teoscar Hernandez. As a parent of 3 little ones, listen make all the difference. When kids feel heard and supported, we helping them feel safe and protected. That's why I support First 5 California and their mission. Learn more at first5california.com.
We want to remind you that every time the Dodgers win, Cars for Kids wins, because we're making a donation, and you should too. Donate that old car to Cars for Kids now. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS today, and they'll pick up your car as soon as tomorrow. They've been accepting vehicle donations now for over 30 years, so you're working with the experts. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS, or visit carsforkids.org to donate now. That's Cars with a K. Donate that old car to Cars for Kids today.
Escape the confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the Santa Ynez Valley. Enjoy a vibrant 2-hour drive up the coast to your destination getaway, Shumash Casino Resort. Trade in your daily hustle and bustle for a stress-free, no agenda necessary break. We have all your favorite things, from a spacious gaming floor to a relaxing pool to an elegant 4-diamond restaurant. Pure joy awaits. Welcome to freedom. Go to ShumashCasino.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles has been delivering 125 years of hope and healthier futures. When your child needs championship care, go to chla.org. Dodgers with 2 runs and 2 hits in the top of the first, now the bottom of the first. Emmett Sheehan on the bump for the Dodgers, making his 9th start of the year. Will face Fernando Tatis Jr. to lead things off. The right-hander's first pitch is upstairs, ball 1. Sheehan beat the Giants his last turn. 6 innings, 2 runs on 2 hits, including an inside-the-park home run, walked 2 and struck out 6. The 1-0. Tatis takes a slider on the outside corner, strike 1. Inside-the-park home run was aided by some spin and then a misjudged ball for Teoscar Hernandez in left field. Tatis swings through a slider, and Sheehan is ahead, a ball and 2 strikes.
For Tatis, it has been a struggle to get going this year. Still has not hit one out of the ballpark.
On a 1-2, he strikes out swinging. 3 consecutive sliders from Sheehan to put Tatis down. So that is now 173 ABs without a home run for Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, Sheehan has actually pitched better when he's behind in the count. In fact, the batting average against is 100 points lower when he's behind in the count versus ahead in the count.
1 out in the first, 2-0 Dodgers. Miguel Andujar swings and fouls back a fastball, strike 1.
I saw that number this morning, so wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. So when he's ahead in the count, Sheehan, it's a 254 average against. When he's behind in the count, it's just 147. Go figure.
He's had a weird year so far. He's starting to turn things around. The last 2 starts have been good. Misses up and in, a ball and a strike on Andujar, who yesterday produced the only run of the game in the first inning. A 2-strike solo home run off Yoshinobu Yamamoto is the only run all night for either side. He's got a 7-game hitting streak entering Tuesday. Sheehan misses low and away with the slider.
Well, Sheehan has served up 7 home runs, none of them by a right-handed batter.
Two balls and a strike. Sheehan, ball at the belly button. Rocking into readiness. Here's the pitch. Tomahawk to the left side. Muncy over to his left, cuts off Betts, makes the play as he throws to Freddie Freeman for out number 2. In his last outing, Sheehan got 10 swings and misses. That tied his career best in a single outing. Facing the National League Player of the Week last week, Gavin Sheets. 2 outs, nobody on, 2-0 Dodgers. Sheehan's first pitch. Up and away, ball 1. Like Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Emmett Sheehan has had his struggles in the first inning this year. ERA of 9 in the first frame. The 1-0. Curve on the outside corner. That was a beautiful breaking ball. Sheehan's 1-1. Sheets is jammed and fouls it straight back over the net, just below our booth and to the right. 1-2.
That's where we like to see him, too. Somewhere else.
You're ready to make a play, if need be, Mo. 0-1-2 pitch. And down and in with the slider. Check swing, no swing. The Dodgers lose the appeal. That was really close. The 2-2. Slider downstairs, and now the count is full. Sheehan wipes the pitching hand on his back right hip. Ball in the glove now, and here's the payoff pitch. Sheets takes outside, ball 4.
Well, you go from 1-2 to a walk. That's not good.
Not what Sheehan was looking for, and now he's looking at Manny Machado. The 6-time All-Star third baseman, 0 for 2 with 2 Ks last night. Did walk once. He's hitting 180 on the year.
And I wish somebody could explain that. I mean, hitting below 190.
Sheehan's first pitch. Machado takes strike 1, a slider on the outside corner. That might have been off the plate, but no challenge from Machado. He's especially struggled the last 2 weeks. He's hitting .077 in his last 14 games. The player of this caliber, you don't see slumps like this that often. The 0-1. Upstairs to the heater. Ball and a strike. Dodgers 2, Padres nothing. Freddie Freeman with a 2-run homer in the top of the first inning. Emmett Sheehan working hard to finish the bottom half unscathed. 2 out. Sheets on first base. The 1-1 pitch to Machado is on the way. And that's not close. Ball 2 outside. It was a slider. That has been the money pitch for Emmett Sheehan really all year. Throwing that about 32% of the time. Hitters count 2-1. The pitch. Machado takes upstairs, ball 3. And so Sheehan, he got the first 2 outs. Last one proving to be the toughest to get. No need to give him a cookie. The 3-1. It's in there. Strike 2, a fastball at 95 miles per hour. Machado in his 14th season in the majors is 8th in San Diego. 20th pitch of the inning from Emmett Sheehan. Time called by Machado.
Machado also with 200 home runs since he has joined the Padres. That's the all-time franchise leader in that department.
Padres in their home whites once again. Brown pinstripes. The Dodgers in their road grays. 3-2 on Machado. Sheehan's payoff. Runner goes, and Machado hits it in the air, left center field. Pages running back. He's at the wall. It's gone. Manny Machado with a game-tying 2-run homer, and Emmett Sheehan continues to struggle with the long ball. That's the 8th one he's surrendered, and it came in a 2-strike count. The 2-out walk paved the way for that blast from Manny Machado.
Well, Machado, that's number 201 wearing a Padres uniform in this inning. You know, you have Sheets, 1 ball and 2 strikes, you walk him. Then you have Machado on a 3-2 count. And he gets one right down the middle.
That was an awful pitch. I mean, obviously not trying to do that, but he grooved a fastball thigh high, middle of the plate. And Machado didn't miss it. So he spotted an early 2-0 lead, and he couldn't hold on to it longer than 2 outs. Now Xander Bogaerts. Here's the pitch. Bogaerts' first pitch swinging, skies it to center field. Shallow center. Routine for Pages. He drifts in, and he makes the catch. Ends the inning, but the damage done. 2-2 going to the second in San Diego.
The road to Harrah's Resort SoCal in Funner, California, the home of Big League Fun. Step up to the plate at Hall of Fame Chef Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. Slide into SoCal's favorite swim-up bar and 3-pool paradise. Swing for the fences with the impressive Progressive, the state's first all-table jackpot, where a $5 bet can make you a millionaire. Harrah's Resort SoCal. It's a whole new ballgame. To book your winning getaway, visit harrahsocal.com today.
California. It's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just 2 of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling, California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
Matt Money Smith here, talking about Galpin Honda. Just like the boys in blue win titles, Galpin Honda is looking to win them as well. They win the President's Award seemingly every year. They want to be the #1 dealer in the state of California, and they want to help you help them do exactly that. Hundreds of vehicles in stock, ready for immediate delivery, whatever you're looking for. The Civics, the Accords, the people movers like the Odysseys and Passports, they have them. You find it online, you set up your financing, they'll drive it right to you. Dave Gillum's the GM. He wants to hear from you personally. Check it all out at galpinhonda.com.
You're my sunrise, you keep coming up. You're in every conversation.
Top of the second inning is brought to you by Budweiser. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. That T-ball was for Manny Machado in the bottom of the first inning. The Dodgers and Padres trade 2-run homers, so tied at 2 as Max Muncy digs in to lead off the second. Ball 1 from Griffin Canning. Muncy with back-to-back 3 strikeout games, trying to get the bat going again. Hits it on the ground, a base hit into right field. In between France and Tatis on the right side of the infield. That's a leadoff single for Muncy. We're going to pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Dodgers Audio Network. Muncy aboard with a leadoff knock in the second. Game tied at 2 for the Dodgers and Padres. Griffin Canning's first pitch to Andy Pages. Up and in, ball 1. Pages was 1 for 4 in the series opener. He's got a 4-game hitting streak, exactly 1 hit in each of the last 4 games. Here's the pitch. Pages watches a sinker low, 2-0.
Just watching last night, tonight, too. Castellanos in right field plays about as deep a right field on the offside. And by the offside, I'm talking about right-handed batter. So he's in the off field to right field. But, boy, he is really deep.
The 2-0 to Pages. On the ground foul of third, strike 1. Well, Nick Castellanos has never been regarded for his defense. In fact, the conversation has generally been a negative one for his play in the field. So perhaps, Mo, is saying nothing's getting over my head.
Yeah, well, he's playing it safe. You know, trying to stay away from the extra base hit, the triple, the inside the park home run.
Andy Pages puts the right hand up, calling for time. Reset the pitch clock. He's trying to dig a new hole in the back of the right-handed batter's box. Plants that right foot, wiggles in. Two balls and a strike. Here's Canning. In the dirt outside, ball 3. Been a lot of 3-ball counts for Canning already.
Yep. Talking about inside the park home runs, there was one hit today by the Senators. James Wood. Yeah, Senators. Old habits. Nationals. Wright City, Washington.
The 3-1. Pages swings, and he's late on a fastball. Fouled it away. Strike 2. Even the way Canning has started, you figured you want to be on time for the heater with this guy.
Yeah, you want to be on time for the heater, but keep in mind he throws a high percentage of off speed, too.
In fact, he throws the changeup more than any other pitch. Count now full. Here's the payoff. Pages slices one to right field. Castellanos over to his left. He's there to make the play. Muncy holds at first base.
Yeah, Castellanos changed direction 3 different times, but the last direction was the right one.
Dodgers 2, Padres 2. Freddie Freeman and Manny Machado each with 2-run homers in the first inning. Teoscar Hernandez digs in. Was hitless last night. It snapped a 5-game hitting streak. First pitch is low, ball 1. Hernandez really happy with where he's at in the batter's box right now. Good indications during that 5-game streak, including the opposite field home run you saw in Anaheim. The 1-0 from Canning. Hernandez takes outside, ball 2.
Or 2 is Canning. That's back-to-back changeups to start off this sequence to Hernandez.
Canning got 7 pitches, but again, he throws the changeup 35% of the time. His most used pitch in his arsenal. Muncy on first, 1 out, the 2-0 pitch. Hernandez takes a fastball on the outer half, 2-1. Canning started the year on the injured list. He tore his Achilles tendon last June, and that ended what was on track to be a career year in New York pitching for the Mets. The 2-1. Hernandez fouls it away to the right side. Count squares up. Ruptured his Achilles tendon coming off the mound in June. He's on a 1-year, $1 million contract for 2026 with San Diego. Pitched 5 innings of 1-run ball when he debuted on the 3rd of the month. But the last 2 starts entering today, 6 combined innings, 12 runs, and already 2 for the Dodgers tonight. But the game's only tied. The 2-2 pitch. Hernandez strikes out swinging. The slider on the inside corner. First K for Canning. 2 outs in the second. Brings up Ha-Seong Kim. 2 outs. Muncy's still on first base after his leadoff single. The Dodgers haven't been able to move him over at all. Canning's first pitch. Kim takes a strike. A fastball at 95 in the heart of the plate. Game tied 2-2 in the second inning. The right-hander Canning comes home. And Kim not close, swinging through a changeup. 0-2. Kim reached twice last night. A single and a walk was part of a, not controversial, but certainly a big play in the game. And he was held at third base by Dino Ebel on a throwing error from the catcher. The 0-2 pitch is bounced in the dirt. And that came in the 6th inning. Ohtani with a swinging bunt single up the third baseline, and Kim was running from first, got all the way to third, and was seemingly rounding third, had the initial green light. At the last moment, Dino put the hands up. That would have been the tying run. Potentially would have been a close play at home. The 1-2, and Kim is down swinging. Back-to-back Ks for Canning. The pitch a scoreless second, so Muncy's leadoff single is stranded. Still 2-2, but
Dodger fans, style meets performance this summer. Uniqlo, the official apparel partner of the Los Angeles Dodgers, brings game-changing comfort from the clubhouse to the stands. Whether you're catching a fly ball or catching the sunset at Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium, gear up like the pros in lightweight, breathable designs made for every fan. Find your fit at Uniqlo stores across California, around the world, or at uniqlo.com. Uniqlo, simply better.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for unparalleled superstars. Catch vocal powerhouse Christina Aguilera July 21st, rock out to Imagine Dragons July 23rd, and enjoy the laid-back rap of Snoop Dogg July 24th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
Hernandez hits a high fly ball, center field. Merrill going back. He's on the warning track at the wall. Go!
Join us in celebrating Mexican Heritage Night, Tuesday, May 26th, as the Boys in Blue take on the Rockies. Experience Mexican culture with live music and performances in Centerfield Plaza. When you purchase a special ticket pack, you'll receive an exclusive Mexican Heritage Night jersey presented by Hornitos. For tickets and information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
Second inning brought to you by your Toyota dealers. They make it easy. Dodgers and Padres even at 2. Jackson Merrill leading off against Emmett Sheehan. Strike one. Sheehan got the first 2 outs in the first inning, was ahead of Gavin Sheets 1 and 2, then walked him, and then put a ball on a tee for Manny Machado, which was deposited for a game-tying 2-run homer. And so another night where Emmett Sheehan, or a Dodger starter for that matter, he's not alone in this, struggling to put up a 0 in the first inning. A ball on Merrill and an even 1-1 count. He's now given up 10 earned runs in 9 first innings, and 4 of the 8 home runs allowed have been in the first frame. The 1-1. Merrill swings and fouls back, strike 2. Mo, what does that tell you when you see pitchers struggling to start games? Is it just a coincidence that it's been that way for Sheehan and Yoshinobu Yamamoto?
Some pitchers historically have had difficulty. I think back a number of years ago, Bert Hooton had difficulty in the first inning of games.
The 1-2 is a changeup that dives low and away. Square count for Merrill.
And pitchers have tried different things. Do I warm up earlier? Do I warm up later before the game? Do I throw more pitches when I'm warming up? Fewer pitches when I'm warming up?
The 2-2 to Merrill. Flied foul. Fastball at 94.
And the only thing I can figure out is that sometimes it takes pitchers a little extra time to really get into the fold, if you will. And then at what point in time does it become mental? To where it's a burden. So, I'm having trouble in the first inning. I'm having trouble in the first 3 innings, whatever it might be.
Merrill with the fly ball to right field. Tucker in front of the warning track. Casually makes the catch, 1 away.
You know, you brought up, I think, an interesting situation in last night's game. Sung Kim, was not waved around to go to home plate. Interesting because it really involves a lot of conversation, just that one play.
So many variables.
He could have possibly made it. What if he's thrown out? It ends the inning, and then the conversation goes, hey, well, Mookie Betts was going to be the hitter. Why on earth did you take a chance? You took the bat out of Mookie's hands.
Right. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on Castellanos.
And the defense of Dino Evil, he doesn't need any defense from me or anyone else. In my estimation, he's the best in baseball as a third base coach. But you have a snap of a finger, time to make a decision.
Sheehan's 0-1. Castellanos fouls back, strike 2.
But it's a conversational type of a play because if it works, everybody's happy, right? If it doesn't work, then why'd you take the bat out of the other guy's hand? If you should have held him there, and it's like you can't win. Either way it goes.
Because it's a catch-22 because where the conversation's being had with the benefit of hindsight.
Because the armchair is a wonderful place to manage a game.
Another 0-2. It's in the dirt. Outside, ball 1. Got a text from a dear friend of the program, Jeff Snyder. Snydog says Bert Hooton had a 4.06 ERA in the first inning for his career, the highest of any inning. Mo's memory nailed it.
I remember that because I played center field behind Bert in Chicago and L.A.
Strike 3 called on the inside corner. A changeup from Sheehan. That's his second strikeout of the ballgame and second out of the inning.
And Bert Hooton, one of the truly lovely human beings. I mean, just terrific. And a good pitcher, too. Authored a no-hitter when he was at the Chicago Cubs. I was happy that the mind remembered it. I know the legs did.
That's well played. Dodgers 2, Padres 2. 2 outs, bases empty in the second. The number 8 hitter, Ty France. Swings and fouls the first pitch away, slicing over toward the Padre dugout and just beyond it by a section.
And
strike
if memory
1.
serves correct, I believe that Bert Hooton was the MVP of the 81 National League Championship Series against Montreal.
In my opinion, it should have been the guy who hit the series-winning home run, but that's neither here nor there. The 0-1 to France. Jammed him, popped in the air, first base side, foul territory. Freddie Freeman drifting onto the warning track, and he's there to make the catch with some room. So that's a 1-2-3 second for Emmett Sheehan. Keeps the game tied at 2, going to the third. Top of the order coming to the plate for L.A.
Take me out to Morongo, where I can watch all the games, with thousands of slot machines and blackjack and big screen TVs from the front to the back. So just grab a seat at the sideline. You won't miss a play when you go, 'cause the good times are only right here at Morongo.
In Blue Heaven, a split second changes everything. A sliding catch, a walk-off homer, a win for the history books. But on the streets of L.A., a split-second accident can change your life. When the unexpected happens, you don't just need a lawyer, you need a powerhouse. At Jacoby & Myers, they cover all the bases. From the moment you call, their experienced team takes charge of the heavy lifting, so you can focus on your recovery. Don't settle for a base hit when you need a grand slam. Call Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Whether you're enjoying the Dodgers on a hot summer day or bundled up for a chilly October night, Navient's got your home comfort covered. Their high-efficiency HVAC systems, heat pumps, furnaces, and air conditioners deliver powerful performance, year-round comfort, and serious energy savings. Plus, they're whisper quiet and built to last, so you can focus on the game, not your system. Upgrade your comfort with trusted innovation from Navient. Visit NavientInc.com. That's NavientInc.com.
Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman due up for the Dodgers in the top of the third, tied with the Padres 2 apiece here in Game 2 of the series. Ohtani extended his personal hitting streak to 6 games with a leadoff double. He scored on Freddie Freeman's homer. Takes the first pitch from Canning. It's a high strike on a knuckle curve. Here's the pitch. Inside, brushes Shohei back with a fastball at 95, and Ohtani held a long stare at Canning after jumping backwards in the left-handed batter's box. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup just missed downstairs. Not a bad pitch, just a better take from Ohtani.
So 3 pitches, 3 different type pitches. Curveball, fastball, changeup.
Let's see if he throws the kitchen sink here. He's got 7 different pitches to choose from. The 2-1 is in the dirt with a slider, ball 3. Ohtani 11 for his last 21 with 5 extra base hits. 40th pitch of the game from Canning. Here's 3-1. Outside, ball 4 and a leadoff walk. It's the third straight inning the Dodgers have put the leadoff man aboard.
Those are pitches you start to make mental notes of, not just because it was ball 4. What was the pitch 3-1? It was a changeup. Thanking hitters and say, hey, counts in my way. I'll get a good pitch. I'll hit it 9 miles, and he came off speed.
Mookie Betts is 0 for 1, steps in. Runner on first and Ohtani, no outs in the third, tied at 2. First pitch, breaking ball, call the ball. ABS challenge coming.
Catcher's challenging the ball.
First blush from our vantage point, it looked like it had the outside corner, and it does.
Pitch is a strike.
So, a successful challenge for Freddie Fermin, and so San Diego maintains their 2. Strike 1 on Betts. Canning throws over to first. Ohtani with a head-first slide. No tag from France.
Yeah, there's not been a stolen base against Canning. There has been one pickoff with him on the mound.
Canning's 0-1. Betts to left field. Sheets running over to his left. Reaches up and makes the catch. I mean, he is lumbering out there in left field. Gavin Sheets, typically known for playing at first base, that we can mix in the outfield. He was scampering out there, and he had a last-ditch effort to make the play. Oh, that was not graceful, but it wasn't out.
Yeah, I don't know if scamper is the right word, but he was moving. But it's a heck of a play. I mean, that's to the backhand side at a reach up high. If he doesn't make the play, Ohtani scores.
Here's Freddie Freeman, 1 on, 1 out. Another pickoff attempt from Canning, unsuccessful. Now Freddie Freeman going to try and repeat in the third what he did in the first. Ohtani on base, and he hit a 2-run homer to the first row over the left field fence. Takes a first pitch changeup and a strike from Canning. And again, we mentioned earlier, for those who missed it, Freddie Freeman under the weather, but he's in there playing. He likes to post up. Canning out of the stretch. Top of the zone, called strike 2. No challenge from Freeman. A perfect pitch from Canning. The pitch, and Freeman spoils it, bounces it toward the Padre on deck circle to stay alive. MLB is partnering with Crisis Text Line to increase mental health awareness. For free, 24/7 and confidential support in English and Spanish. Text MLB at 741-741. Another 0-2. Strike 3 call. The changeup. Freddie Freeman is asking if it was on the swing or on the pitch, because he did check his swing. And he's heading back to the dugout. That's out number 2. Might have been a gift of a call from Rob Drake behind home plate. Well, back-to-back innings, the Dodgers put the leadoff man on and then are unable to advance him in the first 2 outs. Ohtani's still on first base, 2 gone. It'll be up to Kyle Tucker in the third. First pitch up and away, ball 1. Two the score. Can Kyle Tucker change that? A 1-0. Dives downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Tucker grounded out to second his first time up, so he's 0 for 4 in the series. Hitting .253 in his first year with the Dodgers. And a real slow first quarter of the year. So he's picked it up of late. Laid on a slider, swings through an 87-mile-per-hour offering. 2-1 the count now. 50th pitch of the game from Canning is on deck. He throws over to first base again, and Ohtani has to dive back safely. Now, Mo, there's another interesting part of the strategy. There's been 3 different batters up since Ohtani's been aboard, and there's been at least 1 pickoff attempt in all 3. Ohtani's a starting pitcher tomorrow. So not only is Canning trying to keep the run game in check, but this put wear and tear on the body a little bit for Ohtani in theory.
Yeah, good point. That could be part of the thing. Trying to wear out his legs as best possible.
Ball 3 outside to Tucker. It's a strategy that we have heard John Schneider, the Blue Jays manager, admit to in the World Series last year. Game 3, that 18-inning game. They wanted to walk him as much as possible, so he's gone his legs all the time. The 3-1 to Tucker, bounced toward the Padre dugout, strike 2, and now a full count. Canning entered today with an ERA of 10.64. His payoff to Tucker. Ohtani goes, and Tucker strikes out swinging. 2 straight innings, the Dodgers get the leadoff man on and can't get him off first, and they strike out twice to end the inning in both instances. The middle of the third inning, 2.
Baseball season is in full swing. Now get ready to step up to the plate for your shot to win big when you join the most generous Players Club in Southern California at Valley View Casino and Hotel. Join now and receive over $200 in free instant offers to enjoy at San Diego's favorite casino. That's a home run. Signing up for the Players Club is always quick, easy, and free. So this baseball season, choose Valley View Casino and Hotel. Visit valleyviewcasino.com to learn more today.
Every Dodgers legend started out as a rookie, but they went on to become the best in baseball. They left behind a legacy of determination, skill, and love of the game. With the right retirement game plan, you too can leave a legacy. From saving early on to having income during retirement, Security Benefit can help you save for your future and leave a legacy for those you love. Security Benefit, proud sponsor of the LA Dodgers.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, they are beating the odds every day with game-changing discoveries that lead to life-saving procedures. They are devoted exclusively to kids and consistently honored for excellence with a winning streak that spans 125 years. When you need world-class care for your child, CHLA is in your neighborhood. Join thousands of fans at Children's Hospital Los Angeles, where groundbreaking meets life-saving. Find a champion doctor today at chla.org.
At AM/PM, when the Dodgers steal a base at home, you score a free Dodger dog in any 16-ounce Coca-Cola. Redeem your free piece in the AM/PM app. Let's play ball. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Let's play ball in the bottom of the third. Dodgers and Padres tied at 2. Emmett Sheehan's first pitch is hacked at by Freddie Fermin, strike 1, swinging.
I found another category that I knew that somebody somewhere was keeping track of it. Catchers that had taken foul balls off the mask. The 2 guys at home plate have received the most.
The 0-1, Fermin flashes bunt, pulls back, and takes a ball.
So Fermin has been hit by foul balls in the mask 9 times. Will Smith, 8.
On a 1-1, Fermin swings and pops it in the air. Mookie Betts backpedaling from short, shallow left field, and he makes the catch. 1 out.
So many times, in the past, the concussion protocols were not really that well known. There are a lot of catchers say, "Hey, somebody answer that phone. What, it's ringing?" No, there was no phone ringing.
No.
You got the bell rung.
And now it's an excellent thing, an amazing thing across all sports, doing better to take care of folks after pitches like that. Tatis swings at the first pitch, grounds it up the middle, and Ha-Seong Kim straight up with the bag, throws from the back edge of the dirt. A one-hopper to Freddie Freeman just in time to get Tatis by a half step.
And they're going to look at it, and Sung Kim did not really gun it over to first.
San Diego's challenging the out call at first base.
Hey, he kind of like half-armed the throw.
Yep.
And Tatis, I think, is going to be safe.
Yep. I thought he was safe when the play was happening, but there was not a whole lot of oomph on that throw at all. It's going to be overturned.
It was another ground ball from Tatis off the mound by Sheehan. And Ha-Seong Kim, I'm not sure what happened there.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is safe. San Diego retains.
And it's not a new thing to recognize Tatis has speed. So I can't imagine that Kim didn't think. I'm not sure. So call overturns. Tatis now on first base, 1 out in the third inning. 2-2 score in the third inning. Andujar up for a second time. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, ball 1, a fastball at 93 from Sheehan.
That's below average for Sheehan.
So 1-0. Low with the slider, ball 2. The 2-0 on Andujar. Can't check up. Strike 1. There's a slider that might have been ball 3, Mo.
Sheehan's given up 2 stolen bases, and I bring that up because I mentioned last night, San Diego, they're a team that runs, and Tatis has 11 out of 16 attempts, make it 17 attempts safe.
Sheehan will throw over to first base. Tatis slides back safely. No tag attempt from Freeman. Freddie Freeman with a 2-run homer in the top of the first. Manny Machado with a 2-run homer in the bottom of the first. The scoring so far. 1 on, 1 out in the third. Sheehan's 2-1. And Andujar wraps one to left field. This one's deep, and it is gone. Andujar tosses the bat after his second home run in as many nights. And the second 2-run blast served up by Emmett Sheehan. And it's suddenly 4-2 San Diego. No doubt about that one. Teoscar Hernandez gave it a courtesy turn as that one sailed out of here underneath that scoreboard ribbon in left field at Petco Park.
Well, for a team that is last in batting average at 223, they don't hit a ton of home runs. They started with 47 compared to the Dodgers' 62, but they're getting the job done, and that's why they're a half game in front of the Dodgers' first place in the West.
And Emmett Sheehan's fastball continues to get hammered. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 1 to Gavin Sheets. 4-2 Padres. All 4 runs on 2 homers. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 on the outside corner. The 0-2. Outside. On 2 strikes.
There's 3 changeups in a row.
Entering the night, the opponent's slugging percentage against Emmett Sheehan's fastball was the 3rd worst in all of Major League Baseball, and it hasn't gotten better. The 1-2. Sheets, jam, pulls the hands in, pops it high in the air, first base side. Freddie Freeman up against the net, has no play. It was looking a lot better the last 2 turns. Opponents were 1 for 16 against Sheehan's fastball in his last 2 starts, but it's reverted back to the form it had the first 6 starts of the year. Nine home runs allowed this year, and .6 against the heater. Sheets fouls away a changeup down the left field side, stays alive at 1-2.
And the home runs hit tonight are the first 2 hit by right-handed batters this year against Sheehan.
Another 1-2 from Sheehan. Sheets pops another one back out of play.
Well, if you're going to throw the fastball to Sheets, and especially upstairs, he swung and missed only 11% of those fastballs at 95 and up. If you're throwing the changeups, you've seen a boatload in this at bat. His slugging percentage is approaching 600.
Another foul ball on a curve from Sheehan, fouled to the first base side.
And, oh, by the way, Sheets this year is hitting .364 against breaking pitches by right-handers.
And that's kind of what Sheehan feels comfortable with because of the issues with the fastball. It's a lengthy at-bat from Gavin Sheets. The next pitch from Sheehan will be number 8. Here it is. Down and in with the slider. Square count, 2-2. It was 0-2 after the first 2 pitches. A ball and then 4 consecutive foul balls before Sheehan just missed with that slider. Here's the 50th pitch of the game. Fouled back. Fastball at 95.
Sheets 1 ball, 2 strikes in his first at bat back in the first inning. Wound up walking him. Had him 1-2 here in this at bat. Actually 0-2.
Misses low. Ball 3 and the count now full. That was the 10th pitch thrown. Now the 11th from Sheehan. And a full count against Sheets. Sheets pulls it in the air to right field. Tucker running toward the line, and he makes the catch about 15 feet inside the line, short of the corner. The second out of the 3rd inning.
Too many pitches, Stephen, as you were talking about. He's hit 52 already.
Miguel Andujar, his 5th home run of the year. He's made it 4-2 San Diego. Here's Manny Machado. First pitch swung on and fouled away.
Machado hit that home run, the runner on base. Someone forgot to tell everybody, hey, Machado, be hard to tell in this game. He's got the 4th lowest average in the National League with runners on base.
Well, it doesn't matter how low your batting average is. If you're in the major leagues and you get a middle fastball,
everybody's a threat. And especially if you throw a good hitter, regardless of what the batting average is at the time.
A meatball.
Yeah.
Ball and a strike, the count on Machado. Here's the pitch from Sheehan. Hit on the ground to Mookie Betts. Scooped it up off the dirt, back edge of the dirt. Throws to Freddie Freeman. A little off the mark, but Machado is going for a Sunday stroll on his Tuesday night. That ends the 3rd inning. Andujar's homer makes it 4-2 Padres going to the...
Frontier has joined Verizon in L.A. Now's the time to switch. Get 6 months of fiber internet on us up to 1 gig. Then keep saving $15 a month when you combine with a Verizon mobile phone plan. Our best offer ever. Visit frontier.com/availability today, as this offer is only available for a limited time. For a limited time, get 4 lines for $25 each. Call 800-466-1844 or visit your local SoCal Verizon store.
Ford Motor Company is here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come? If that's who you are, you value what we value. offering employee pricing during the employee pricing event. American value for American values. Go to buyfordnow.com or visit your Southern California Ford dealer today.
Baseball season is in full swing. Now get ready to step up to the plate for your shot to win big when you join the most generous Players Club in Southern California at Valley View Casino and Hotel. Join now and receive over $200 in free instant offers to enjoy at San Diego's favorite casino. That's a home run. Signing up for the Players Club is always quick, easy, and free. So this baseball season, choose Valley View Casino and Hotel. Visit valleyviewcasino.com to learn more today.
First series for the Dodgers and Padres in 2026. San Diego took the opener 1-0 in a pitcher's duel last night. This one more of a slugfest at the start. 4-2 San Diego starting in the fourth inning. Griffin Canning will face Will Smith, Max Muncy, and Andy Pages. Ball went upstairs to Smith, who's 0 for 1, flew out to right field as the last out of the first inning. At that point, the Dodgers led 2-0, but Emmett Sheehan has served up a pair of 2-run homers. So the lead is turned into a deficit. Smith with a fly ball left to center field. Playable for Merrill, 1 away.
Well, coming up, Yoshinobu Yamamoto Game 7 Last Out Bobblehead Night. Takes place Wednesday, May 27, presented by ANA. The first 40,000 fans in attendance will take home the exclusive Yamamoto bobblehead. Don't get left out. For tickets and information, Dodgers.com/promotions.
One out, base is empty. Top of the fourth. 4-2 Padres. Here's Max Muncy. Ball one upstairs from Canning. Canning in his career against the Dodgers entering tonight. 6 games, 3-1 record, 3.64 ERA. Fastball misses outside, 2-0 for Muncy.
You know, that Yamamoto bobblehead, technically that's the last 2 outs.
That is true.
Double play.
Yes.
Game 7.
What a night. Ball 3 up and away, not close.
What a game.
What a series.
That Game 7 is going to be talked about by people that appreciate good baseball. My goodness.
The 3-0 to Muncy is strike one called at the top of the zone. Fastball at 93.
The entire World Series is going to be Game 7, time capsule material.
Now the 3-1. Muncy swings and fouls back a change, strike 2. That last pitch, had Muncy challenged it, I think he would have won it and taken a walk.
Does he double up on the changeup here?
That's his go-to pitch.
Well, he has a new baseball, and yet right before he goes to throw it, calls time he wants a different one.
Has a pearl he likes at the belt into his windup for his payoff. And Muncy fouls it back.
Yeah, and you know, my theory is guys do that. It's going to be a breaking ball. Well, what was it? It was a breaking ball. I've been wrong once this year on that.
That's a good clip. Another 3-2. Muncy strikes out on a breaking ball. And Griffin Canning has 5 strikeouts. Pajes. Their numbers indicate the Dodgers should feast, and then they end up shutting them down. Ball one up and away to Andy Pajes. 2 outs, nobody on in the fourth. 4-2 San Diego.
And again, last night, 8 strikeouts, and 4 of those strikeouts were called strike 3.
On the 1-0. Pajes swings and hits a roller to shortstop. Borgosh over to his left, throws across His body off balance and in time to complete a 1-2-3 fourth inning for Canning. Padres 4-2 in the middle of the fourth.
LA baseball fans, it's David Vassay. The new season is here, and it's time to get your backyard ready. TimberTech Decking combines innovative technology with resilient materials to deliver the beauty of wood without the maintenance. With collections offering top-rated fire resistance, TimberTech will help you build with peace of mind. Order free samples or connect with a contractor near you at TimberTech.com. TimberTech. Everything wood should be.
The unofficial start of summer calls for baseball, good company, and Modelo Especial, a full-flavored golden lager with smooth, balanced taste and crisp, refreshing finish. Made for game day, in the stands, and wherever fans watch together. Modelo Especial, the mark of a fighter. Must be 21 and up. Please drink responsibly.
Your car is an important part of your life, so make sure you're taking care of it. That's why I go to Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change, where they offer stay-in-your-car service while you wait. Locations all over Southern California. SoCalValvoline.com.
Hi, I'm Teoscar Hernandez. As a parent, I know that being present makes all the difference. I have 3 young sons, and I learned that kids don't just hear our words, they feel them too. The way we respond in tough moments, the sense of security we provide, it all matters. When we help our kids to feel heard and supported, we help them feel safe and protected. That's why I support First 5 California and their mission to ensure every child has a stronger start in life. Learn more at first5california.com.
Watch me dance the night away.
Bottom of the fourth inning is presented by Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium. Visit uniqlo.com/US. Riding shotgun with Rick Monday. And our producer and engineer Dwayne McDonald, plus calling you in studio, Stephen Nelson, welcoming you back to Petco Park. The Dodgers trail San Diego 4-2. Emmett Sheehan starts off the inning with a strike to Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts 0 for 1, flew out to center field as the last out of the first inning. Hitting .257 this year. Sheehan's 0-1. And it's a foul ball. 0-2.
And Sheehan with the 2 home runs tonight makes it 9 for the season. 6 of those 9 home runs have been hit with 2 strikes on the batter.
It's been an odd and frustrating season for Emmett Sheehan. The 0-2 is in the dirt with the slider. Ball and 2 strikes. He's coming off a really strong outing and a win against the Giants. He actually went deep into the game. That's been a problem for him so far this year. Got a lot of whiffs, and it's been a step backwards so far tonight. On a 1-2, Bogaerts swings and lifts it to left field. Teoscar Hernandez drifts over 25 feet to make the catch, well in front of the warning track. 1 out in the inning.
What is an equal balance? And I realize it's a discussion. Well, which pitcher? What's the balance on a guy that can throw up to 96, 97, but Sheehan falls into that category? What's the balance in off-speed pitches or breaking pitches versus fastballs?
Here's his first pitch to Jackson Merrill. And Merrill loops a base hit into center field. Off the end of the bat. Dumped a curve in front of Andy Pages for a 1-out single. And Jackson Merrill, who has been ice cold at the plate, has a knock that he has been desperately searching for.
Now, the reason I bring that up, and again, it's conversation, and the Dodgers will have printouts and look at it, but every pitcher is going to be different because they all have different fastballs with movements or breaking balls or different changeups. But Sheehan's thrown off-speed pitches this year almost 60% of the time.
First pitch to Castellanos is a slider in the dirt.
How close to 60%? 59%.
Well, again, and part of that is because his fastball has been wildly ineffective.
Well, because of location.
Yeah. 1 on, 1 out in the fourth. 4-2 Padres. Last 4 scored by San Diego. The 1-0. Castellanos swings and flies it to right field. Shallow right. Drifting in Tucker. He squeezes the second out of the inning.
Tucker threw to first base behind the runner. And Merrill just keeps staring out at Tucker. Like, how dare you?
Hola, ¿qué tal, streamers?
A wry smile shot back from Tucker. And Sheehan was coming up through the system. You heard a lot about his fastballs, perhaps being the best pitch in the organization. And it stayed strong even coming back from the elbow surgery. First pitch to Ty France, fly to right center field. This ball's going a long way, and a one hops off the warning track and over the wall. And so it's an automatic ground rule double, and that saves the Dodgers a run. Jackson Merrill would have scored easily on the play, but he's got to go back to third base after that one hopped over the wall. A middle fastball at 93 from Emmett Sheehan.
If you take the, if you're looking for center field, and if you diagram the strike zone, put an X from the top right to the top left, or the bottom left, and from the top left to the bottom right, where it crosses is dead middle. That's exactly where that pitch was located.
Second and third, 2 outs. The number 9 hitter, Freddie Fermin. Dodgers got a huge break there. First pitch strike from Sheehan. Bullpen already active for the Dodgers. Sheehan had 64 pitches, but the velocity's been down. The fastball's getting knocked around. 3 extra base hits already against that pitch tonight. The 0-1 coming. Fermin checks his swing on a slider low.
It's Enriquez who's warming up. Hard throwing right-hander.
Two on, 2 out. The Padres up by 2. The 1-1 pitch is strike 2 on the outside corner. Fermin's going to tap his helmet.
Batters challenging the strike.
ABS challenge is successful for Fermin. Flips the count. The Padres have been making use of their ABS challenges so far in this series. They had one last night in the 9th inning. Duran, the catcher, called it and seemingly changed the evening for the closer. Mason Miller settled him in. So now it's 2-1. Sheehan looks back at second base, comes home to Fermin, who swings and hits it hard on the ground. Fielded at second, though, by Kim. Shuffles and throws to Freeman. That's the last out of the inning, so the Dodgers take advantage of the break on the automatic double instead of a RBI for Ty France. It remains 4-2 Padres at the end of 4.
Matt Money Smith here, talking about Galpin Honda. Just like the boys in blue win titles, Galpin Honda is looking to win them as well. They win the President's Award seemingly every year. They want to be the number 1 dealer in the state of California, and they want to help you help them do exactly that. Hundreds of vehicles in stock, ready for immediate delivery, whatever you're looking for. The Civics, the Accords, the people movers like the Odysseys and Passports, they have them. You find it online, you set up your financing, they'll drive it right to you. Dave Gillum's the GM. He wants to hear from you personally. Check it all out at galpinhonda.com.
To win on the field, it takes a singular focus. One team working together to claim victory. At City of Hope, our team of over 2,000 experts brings the same focus to our sole mission, ending cancer. That focus has led to cancer breakthroughs, to one of the largest clinical trial programs in LA, and to families filled with hope. The biggest win of all. Make an appointment today at cityofhope.org.
What's up, LA County? Freddie Freeman here. Ready to talk recycling? Remember, champions recycle beverage containers. Help keep our communities clean, all while scoring cash back when you turn in CRV cans and bottles. That's a home run for you and LA. So step up to the plate, recycle like a champ, and let's keep LA winning on and off the field. Find a recycling center near you and learn more at cleanla.com.
Dodgers and Padres starting the 5th inning at Petco Park. It's 4-2 San Diego. The Dodgers scored the first 2 runs of the game. A Freddie Freeman 2-run homer in the top of the first. Bottom of the first, Emichian got the first 2 outs, then walked Yavin Sheets after being ahead 1-2. Served up a meatball to Manny Machado, which was hit out to center field for a game-tying 2-run homer. And then Miguel Andujar, second home run in as many nights. This one a 2-run shot in the third that made it 4-2. And Griffin Canning, since allowing that Freeman home run, Mo, has seemingly settled in. They'll face 8-9-1 for the Dodgers this inning. Ball 1 outside to Teoscar Hernandez, who's 0 for 1 with a K.
For the most part, he's been ahead in the count. He did come back after going 3-0 to Muncy in the fourth inning. Came back and struck Max out.
A 1-0. Hernandez watches another breaking ball away. 2 balls, no strikes.
The Dodgers have to do a better job of putting the ball into play and then do a better job than what they did last night so far tonight. Once they get them on base, is to continue having a conga line coming to home plate to hit.
2-0. A fastball down the pipe, strike 1 taken. Griffin Canning, again, in his career, he has pitched well against the Dodgers. But this year, he has been brutal. Coming off the torn Achilles. Hernandez grounds it off the bag at third. It dribbles into left field down the line, and Hernandez has a leadoff double. It's the second time this series that the Dodgers have had a roller down the third base line, hit the bag, and give Manny Machado no chance.
Yeah, last night it hit the back of the bag towards the left field corner. This time it hit the front of the bag and then just went over Machado's head. Well, here's what I've been talking about. With runners in scoring position, Dodgers last night did not have a base hit. They had opportunities, but no hits.
4th time in 5 innings, a leadoff Dodger is on base safely. Now Ha-Seong Kim. First pitch, a strike from Canning on a slider. Machado is on the edge of the grass at third base in case Kim wants to drop down a bunt. Kim 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. Ground ball to the right side. France at first base fields it with the backhand and runs over the bag to retire Kim. But Teoscar Hernandez now on third. Shares a hug with Manny Machado.
Now how does San Diego play the defense? You're going to play back?
I mean, Shohei Ohtani is at the plate. If I'm an infielder, I would prefer to play back.
Especially if you're on the right side, and that's exactly what they're going to do. So here's a spot. You put the ball into play and avoid the pitchers. Hit it back to him. You should get a run.
Canning comes set and fires. Ohtani swings, bounces the ball towards second base. Hernandez comes in. He will score. An RBI ground out from Shohei Ohtani makes it a 1-run game. It's now 4-3 San Diego. 2 outs and the base is now empty in the 5th.
Well, that's a run they just had to pick up.
Yep.
It's also an at-bat that for Shohei Ohtani, he'll go back in and look at it. Was that a good pitch to be offering at on the first pitch thrown to him?
That was a slider, middle of the plate, bottom third of the zone. This is below the zone, ball 1 to Mookie Betts. Dodgers within a run, 4-3. Betts is 0 for 2 so far tonight. The pitch. Betts swings, and it's a fly ball to straightaway center field. Not deep enough. In front of the warning track, Merrill makes the catch, and that ends the 5th inning. But the Dodgers get a run. Teoscar Hernandez with a leadoff double. He scores on Ohtani. It's a 1-run game in the middle of the 5th in San Diego.
Baseball fans, bring some LA flavor to game day. You know that yellow can with the iconic duck? That's El Pato, the original LA-born Mexican-style tomato sauce, salsas, and hot sauces made right here in the city for generations. Pre-game tacos? El Pato. Post-game burritos? El Pato. Late-night snacks? Always El Pato. Bold, authentic, and pure LA. Grab El Pato and keep the hometown flavor going long after the final pitch. El Pato, gourmet in a can.
Hi, this is Dave Roberts. Heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, that's a risk. Summer colds can linger, and getting sick on vacation can derail everything. That's why everyone needs a medical emergency kit. It includes doctor-prescribed medications to treat common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick at home or on the road, you already have what you need. It's like having an urgent care and pharmacy at home. Save $45 with code BLUE at urgentcarekit.com/blue. urgentcarekit.com/blue.
A World Series MVP for a reason.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
And only the third Dodger pitcher to ever do it.
Complete and utter dominance yet again.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto gave his all for the world champions. Join us for Yoshinobu Yamamoto Game 7 Last Out Bobblehead Night, Wednesday, May 27th versus the Rockies, presented by ANA. The first 40,000 fans through the gates will take home this exclusive Yamamoto bobblehead. For tickets, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
This is LA Dodgers baseball.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Los Angeles Dodgers and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Why don't you join us for Dave Roberts bobblehead night on Monday versus the Rockies, presented by Toyo Tires. First pitch of the game on Memorial Day will be at 6:10. Also, Japanese gold medal figure skaters Riku Miura and Ryuichi Kihara will be on hand to throw out the ceremonial first pitches. For more information, go to Dodgers.com/promotions. Padres 4, Dodgers 3, bottom of the 5th here in San Diego. Emmett Sheehan is out. The Dodgers call down to the bullpen and bring in Edgardo Enriquez. Face the top of the order. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one on Fernando Tatis Jr. So final line for Emmett Sheehan. 4 innings, 4 earned runs on 5 hits, including 2 homers, a walk and 2 Ks. He threw 67 pitches is all. The 0-1, Tatis breaks his back, grounds it to the left side, fielded by Muncy, sets and throws to Freeman, 1 out. This Dodger pitching change is brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. So an earlier start in this game for the Dodger bullpen than the Dodgers were hoping for. Enriquez picked up the win on Friday night in the series opener against the Angels. First pitch on Duhar, grounds it to the right side. Kim over to make the play. 1 pitch and out number 2. Here in the bottom of the 5th.
No, the bullpen's been doing a very good job. They come on tonight, entering this inning with 18 consecutive scoreless innings pitched.
It's been a terrific run for the pen. You mentioned the 18-inning scoreless streak, now 18 2/3. Just 6 hits allowed and 20 strikeouts. 2 outs, bases empty, 4-3 Padres. The left-handed hitting Gavin Sheets at the plate. And Enriquez misses with ball 1, a fastball at 102. Sheets 0 for 1. He walked and scored on Machado's 2-run blast in the first inning. Hitting .254 this year, his second season in San Diego. The pitch, down and in. 2 balls, no strikes.
So Sheehan entered with an ERA of 4.54. He leaves with an ERA of 4.93, so it went up.
A baby step forwards and then regular steps back pretty much all year. A 2-0 pitch, misses, ball 3. 3-0 on Sheets. Machado is on deck. Machado is not in the on-deck circle. He's almost behind Gavin Sheets. The 3-0. There's a strike from Enriquez.
Yeah, he wants to get a good look. I forget who it was the other day. Umpire, who had been told about it, umpire told the hitter, get back to the on-deck circle.
Yeah, that was J.J. Weatherholt, the hitter for the Cardinals, the rookie. The 3-1, down and in, ball 4, and Sheets has his second walk of the night. A 2-out free pass. This is reminiscent of what happened in the first inning against Sheehan.
Well, a number of years ago, Adrian Beltre, when he was still playing with Texas, had been told, go back to the on-deck circle. He went to the on-deck circle, grabbed it. It was basically like rubberized, and he pulled it closer to home plate. He was ejected from the game.
Terrific content. Strike one to Manny Machado, who's 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer. First of 2 2-run homers tonight for San Diego. They lead the Dodgers 4-3 in the home half of the 5th. Machado's 7th home run, up to 22 RBI on the year. Here's the pitch. Machado swings and pushes a fly ball to right field. Kyle Tucker drifting back ever so slightly. And he's underneath the final out of the inning. So the 2-out walk doesn't hurt Enriquez or the Dodgers. It's still 4 as this game moves to the 6th.
In Los Angeles. Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Rogan and Rodney at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
AM 570 LA Sports.
In Blue Heaven, a split second changes everything. A sliding catch, a walk-off homer, a win for the history books. But on the streets of LA, a split second accident can change your life. When the unexpected happens, you don't just need a lawyer, you need a powerhouse. At Jacoby & Myers, they cover all the bases. From the moment you call, their experienced team takes charge of the heavy lifting so you can focus on your recovery. Don't settle for a base hit when you need a grand slam. Call Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Welcome to Markdowns for Miles at AutoZone.
Thanks. Is oil marked down?
Save up to $15 when you buy 5 quarts and a filter.
And fuel treatment?
2 for $9 on Lucas.
Brake pads?
Marked down to free.
Free?
Get free Duralast brake pads when you buy 2 Duralast rotors.
That's several markdowns.
For many more miles. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply.
Left on the right-handed hitting Betts. Morejon kicks off the back of the mound. Looks Ohtani back to second base.
Kind of a mixed defense. You mentioned that infield's playing to pull, but the outfield the opposite way. And boy, there's a lot of room in left center.
A 1-1. Betts chases a changeup down in the dirt. 1-2.
Even the changeup has high velocity. The changeup's at 91. Of course, the fastball's 98, occasionally 99.
Betts just 2 for 11 in his career against Morejon. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Betts spoils a changeup to stay alive. It is imperative for Mookie to get Ohtani over to third base.
Absolutely.
He did that in the first inning. Ohtani led off the game with a double. Betts grounded out to second base. Ohtani would eventually score on Freeman's first home run of the game. He's now up to 2. Another 1-2. Inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. There was a sinker from the lefty at 100 miles per hour.
Well, last night in the 9th inning, the Dodgers down by a run. They had back-to-back walks to start off the inning and could not pick up the tying run.
Morejon readies for this 2-2. Betts fouls it back. Another 100-mile-per-hour heater. Betts stepped out and steps back in. Taps the far edge of the plate. The near side. Twirls the bat and gets ready for another 2-2 from Morejon. Betts flies one right center field. Merrill running after it. Makes the catch. Ohtani tagging from second. He will take third. A productive out for Betts. He's clapping his hands as he runs by Freddie Freeman, and he points to Freeman as he walks into the batter's box.
Yeah, it does a couple of things. Obviously, the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. It's a long 90 feet, no question about it. But it also changes the defensive alignment. They have to come in tightly now against Freeman.
It'll be a mound visit from Ruben Niebla, the pitching coach. Here in the top of the 8th, brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Morongo, good times. Freddie Freeman is having good times. In fact, Freddie Freeman is having a great time on this Tuesday, even though he is under the weather, according to Dave Roberts, the Dodger manager. He has 2 home runs today, a 2-run shot in the first and a solo blast leading off the 6th. Freddie Freeman has never had a 3-home run in his 3-home-run game in his career, if you can believe that.
Well, he's got to make contact right here. He's had trouble against Morhone. He's just 1 for 11, but he's put the ball into play 10 of the 11 at-bats.
The last Dodger to hit 3 home runs in a game was earlier this month, Andy Pages in Houston. The last to do it against the Padres, Mookie Betts, back in 2020. Go-ahead run on third base with Shohei Ohtani, just 1 out in the 8th inning. Freddie Freeman up. Padre infield is in. The lefty Morhone settles and fires. Freeman, first pitch swinging, fouls away a strike to the top deck on the third base side above the Dodger dugout.
Well, Machado, even with the bag at third, and he's only about 10 feet off the bag, trying to make sure that Ohtani does not get a very big lead.
Morhone's 0-1. Outside, a ball and a strike. Fastball at 101 from the left-hander. One on, 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. It's downstairs with a breaking ball. Advantage Freeman, 2-1. Dodgers 4. Padres 4. Top of the 8th inning. Ohtani takes his lead off third base. Morhone readies on the mound. His 2-1 pitch is in the dirt way outside. Ball 3. Good block from Fermin, the catcher, in the right-handed batter's box.
That's back-to-back sliders that missed.
Now Freeman is sitting pretty at 3-1. Kyle Tucker is waiting in the wings on deck. Infield still in for San Diego. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Fastball at 100, and the count goes full. Freeman 2 for 3 tonight with 2 home runs. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3. Fastball by him at 100, and Morhone battles back from down 3-1 to punch the ticket of Freeman, the second out of the 8th inning. Oh. So it'll be up to Kyle Tucker. Ohtani still on third base. Is the potential go-ahead run. The pitch from Morhone. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He pulled off of it. Tucker has had some success against Morhone. He's 3 for 7 with a home run.
Tucker 0 for 3 so far tonight. 2 outs in the 8th, tied at 4. Morhone's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. The Dodgers have had a really tough start to this series with runners in scoring position. They're in danger of squandering Ohtani's leadoff double here in the 8th. The 0-2 pitch. Tucker, it's a ground ball back to Morhone. He throws to first, and that ends the inning. And Morhone pounds his chest as Ohtani is stranded. And once again, the Dodgers with awful situation. It's still tied at 4 in the middle of the 8th.
Frontier has joined Verizon in LA. Now's the time to switch. Get 6 months of fiber internet on us up to 1 gig. Then keep saving $15 a month when you combine with a Verizon mobile phone plan. Our best offer ever. Visit frontier.com/availability today, as this offer is only available for a limited time. For a limited time, get 4 lines for $25 each. Call 800-466-1844 or visit your local SoCal Verizon.
Under the bright lights, every pitch matters. and every moment deserves something legendary.
Back-to-back champions.
From the first pitch to the final out, bring home a taste that's as crisp and precise as the game itself. Asahi Super Dry. When the moment is unforgettable, reach for the beer that delivers a true dry finish every single time. Celebrate the game. Celebrate the moment. Celebrate with Asahi. Asahi Super Dry. Japan's #1 selling beer. Seek what is unique. Please drink responsibly.
The Dodgers just stole second base. That means a free Dodger dog and 16-ounce Coca-Cola with the AM/PM app. Whoa, he's heading straight into an AM/PM. Crazy. There he is walking out with his free snacks and one satisfied grin. Is that legal? Only one way to find out.
When the Dodgers steal a base, dash to the AM/PM app for the deal of the season. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Only 1,000 deals available per game on the AM/PM app for 24 hours through September 27th. Only at participating AM/PM stores while supplies last.
The world is mine, near get back. Don't mess with my stack. The gate's right.
The Dodgers are now 1 for 14 with runners in scoring position this series. 0 for 7 tonight. Tanner Scott back to the mound. He got the final out of the 7th. He starts the 8th, facing the heart of the order for the Padres. The game's still tied at 4. Strike 1 to Manny Machado. Well, obviously the Dodgers are trying their hearts out. When you say awful situational hitting, just the results. Obviously the process are fine. You have the hitters you want up there, and baseball is hard. Hitting's the hardest thing to do, and tip your cap to Morejon for battling back there and getting through that inning, but a frustrating one for the Dodgers.
Yeah, it is, and the swings have just been too big in this series so far with opportunities to knock in runs.
0-2 now on Machado. Here's Scott. He delivers, and Machado fouls it away first base side. Tonight's game is brought to you by First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress, but there are things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com. Another 2-strike pitch coming from Scott. Machado fouls it back. Fastball at 96. Mason Miller is up in the Padre bullpen. He is warming up. As San Diego takes the lead, he'll have the ball in the 9th. Another 0-2. Another foul ball and another fastball at 96. Machado 1 for 3 in this game at a 2-run homer in the bottom of the first. That tied the game at 2. Padres took a 4-2 lead, and then the Dodgers have clawed back. Another pitch, popped in the air, right side, foul ground. Freeman going back next to the net. He can't make the catch. That was a tough one. It was over his shoulder. Tucker was charging in from right field. That was probably closer to the corner ever so slightly than it was first base.
That's a tough play for Freeman. It looked like it may have just checked off the very end of the glove.
That gives Machado another chance at 0-2. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Went to the slider, down and in. 1 out in the 8th.
Just have 2 more outs to get, then they come on in the 9th. It'll be Smith, Muncy, and Pages, the first 3 scheduled batters. But they've got to get there first with a tie game.
Bogarts is 0 for 3. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Scott's first pitch. Fly to right. Can of corn for Tucker. Has to move only a few feet to make the catch for out number 2. 2 outs, bases empty, bottom 8, 4-4. Dodgers and Padres are tied. Some more late inning drama for these 2 clubs. Think back to last year when the Dodgers won 9 of 13 games against San Diego. 5 of those games were decided by just 1 run. And last night, obviously, a 1-0 shutout. A wave and a miss, strike 1 on Jackson Merrill. A slider from Scott puts him ahead in the count. Oh. I think that something came flying onto the field from the on-deck circle. That was the bat of Nick Castellanos?
Yeah, it's the leaded bat.
Castellanos was using to warm up.
It just broke.
It flew out about 15, 20 feet in front of home plate. So here's the 0-1. Breaking ball low. Ball and a strike for Merrill.
Well, thank goodness, whatever it was.
Oh, my gosh.
He was swinging. Fortunately, it didn't hit anyone.
Yeah, probably
the metal part of that leaded bat just flew off.
Scott's 1-1. Merrill takes a fastball low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Been tied at 4 since the top of the 6th. The 2-1 pitch. And called ball 3 on a fastball downstairs. For the lefty Merrill, who's having a terrible time offensively this year. Right-handed hitting Castellanos on deck. Scott's 3-1. Ball 4 and a 2-out walk puts the go-ahead runner on. Castellanos 0 for 3, but his last time up, he flew out to deep left field.
And for Merrill also, he can run. He's perfect. 9 for 9 in stolen base attempts.
2 outs, runner on first. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1 on Castellanos. Scott begins the plate appearance with a slider. Trying to finish the 8th. The final out of the 7th. This will be the 20th pitch he's thrown out of the pen. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, strike 2.
Muncy guarding the line, deep behind the bag at third. In fact, he's only about 1 step in front of the outfield grass. And he's about 4 feet off the foul line.
Scott with the ball at the belt. The pitch. Breaks down and in, blocked by Smith. Four. Dodgers and Padres tied in the 8th. 2 outs. Merrill on first base being held by Freddie Freeman. Scott's 1-2 to Castellanos is on the way. Down and in with the fastball. 2-2. And Scott asks for a new baseball. Scott tips the cap up, wipes some sweat off of his brow, wipes the hand off on his hip. Now holds the ball behind his back, places it in the glove. A peek at Merrill on first. Now the focus to the pitch. The 2-2 down and in, ball 3. From 0-2 to full.
Yeah, and you got speed. With Merrill over at first, he's going to be on the move.
Will Klein has been warmed up in the Dodger bullpen. Count full, Scott's payoff. Castellanos swings and misses, strike 3 on what probably would have been ball 4. So it's still tied 4-4 going to the 9th. And the Dodgers will bring Smith his to the plate against Mason Miller.
Galpin Ford, how about this? 80 years, man. 80 years they have been in business serving Southern California. You don't stick around for 8 decades unless you are pretty darn special at what you do, and that is certainly the case for Galpin Ford. #1 Ford dealer in the world, 29 years in a row. They have the inventory, so whatever Ford you are looking for, they have it ready for immediate delivery. I want you to lean on my dear friend Mike Schwartz. He's the general manager of the whole place, and just like the boys in blue, he likes winning championships. He wants another one of those #1 dealer in the world titles. So help him get there. Lean on GalpinFord.com, 1-800-GO-GALPIN, or hop off the 405 at Roscoe.
How do we rise? By being the home of firsts. From UCLA alum Jackie Robinson breaking barriers to Dr. Gottlieb reporting the first AIDS cases, innovation isn't just part of our history, it's in our DNA. It's what drives us to keep on finding answers no one else could, like performing the first human bladder transplant. So we keep on setting the standard, rising together to change medicine and lives. UCLA Health. Keep on rising.
It's time for Dodgers baseball with Tito's Handmade Vodka. Which means it's time to grab an ice-cold Tito's and lemonade and cheer on our boys with a cocktail that bats 1,000. This season, paint the town blue with Tito's, America's favorite vodka for America's favorite pastime. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up.
We go to the 9th inning in San Diego. Dodgers 4, the Padres 4. Will Smith leading off against Mason Miller. Miller got the save last night. Not a save situation here. His first pitch out of the bullpen is a ball up and away at 101. Last night, Miller came out of the bullpen, walked the first 2 guys, was all over the place, did not have it, but found it to finish the game. A slider, and Smith can't check his swing, a ball and a strike. Smith, Muncy, and Pages due up for the Dodgers here. The pitch. Slider on the outside half, 1-2. Mason Miller says the slider is his best pitch. This is a guy who throws 103, 104 with the fastball. Miller's 1-2. Low and away. Fastball at 102. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Smith faced Miller yesterday in the 9th, first and second, no outs, and he flew out to center field. The pitch spoiled the slider to stay alive. Well, top of the 9th is sponsored by Cars for Kids. Ready to donate your old car? 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Again, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Cars with a K to donate your car.
I was about to say, the Dodgers, if they're looking at another trying to compare notes, there's only one Dodger player that ever has a hit off of Miller. That's Espinal.
Here's the 2-2. Smith fouls away, 102 down the right field line.
So everybody else that's in uniform for the Dodgers, other than Espinal, as offers.
Seventh pitch from Miller to Smith. Popped in the air, right field side, going back Franz, coming in Tatis. Along the line, he collides ever so gently with the second baseman Song. Tatis makes the catch. That's out number 1. Those two have just moved position. Song off the bench to second base. Tatis going from second to right. That was close. 1 out in the 9th inning. Now Max Muncy. Muncy 1 for 3 with a single. That was in the 2nd inning. Struck out twice after that. The pitch, up and away, ball 1. It's 2-0 Dodgers, then 2-2, then 4-2 San Diego. The Dodgers with 1 in the 5th and another run in the 6th. The Freddie Freeman solo home run. The best drive of the game presented by Edmunds. See how much your car is worth at Edmunds.com. A 1-0. Muncy takes upstairs, ball 2. And so the game remains tied. 4-4, top of the 9th inning, game 2 of this 3-game series. Miller's 2-0. Muncy takes a cut and fouls it straight back. 100-mile-per-hour fastball. It's now 2-1.
That was on the heels of back-to-back sliders.
One out, base is empty. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Muncy swings and fouls the slider. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Dodgers Audio Network. Two balls, 2 strikes on Muncy. Bases clear and 1 out in the 9th inning, 4-4. The game is tied, and now here's the pitch. Down and in with the back foot slider. Nearly hits Muncy with ball 3 in the count. Goes full. Full count. Miller to Muncy. Strike 3 called, and Muncy taps the helmet.
Batter's challenging the strike call.
Given the situation, you understand the challenge, and it's an accurate one from Muncy. A 1-out walk puts the go-ahead runner on first.
Car was down and away. Here comes Alex Call to pinch run for Muncy. Muncy wisely, and you have to do this as the runner you walk. He had to go touch first base to begin with.
Call came off the bench in the similar scenario last night. Freddie Freeman led off the game with a walk. Call came on to run. 1 on, 1 out in the 9th. 4-4 is on the scoreboard, and 4-4 is in the batter's box, as in the number 44, Andy Pages. Pages is 0 for 3 tonight. Miller's first pitch. Pages swings and fouls back a slider, strike 1. Call being watched at first base. Ty France, right side of the infield, is wide open for Pages if he would like to go the other way. Call gets caught off between first and second. The throw goes all the way down the line. Call's going to go from first to third. He'll be held there. Oh, they had him dead to rights, Mo, and then Miller threw it away.
Oh, my goodness. Looked like they had him in dry dock. As Call took off early, Miller was still in the stretch position, in the set position, and when he threw to first, Alex Call was about 20 feet off the first base bag.
And it went off the glove of Ty France, the first baseman. So now Call is on third base, only 1 out. What a swing. Is that on Miller, or did France just clank it?
Well, it was not a great throw. It was catchable.
Mound visit for the infield. Manny Machado calling it, presumably just to settle things down.
Well, they're going to have to revamp exactly what they're going to do. Infield's got to play in tightly. And again, the Dodgers have no hits from top to bottom, except for Espinal. He's not in the lineup. So here's a spot, keep the ball off the ground. Question is, are they going to have Call run on contact, anything that's hit on the ground?
Infield in, runner on third, 1 out. 0-1 on Pages. Here's the pitch. Pages swings and fouls it back, strike 2, fastball at 101. The Dodgers tonight, as we have documented, are hitless. They're shooting 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position. They were hitless last night. Miller's 0-2 pitch. Upstairs. 1-2.
You have 2 good clubs. A half game separates them in the standings. The Padres are atop the Dodgers. And which team makes a mistake? Well, it's the Padres. Now, can the Dodgers take advantage of the mistake and then eventually reclaim first place?
One and 2. Here comes Miller. Pages fouls it away right field side. Fastball at 102. 3 straight triple-digit fastballs after a first pitch slider. Another 1-2. Low and away. Slider in the left-handed batter's box. Good backhand stop by Fermin with Call on third base. Pages smartly said, no, held the hand up just to guide the base runner and his teammate out there on third. Now he wants to bring him in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Miller at the belt. Kicks and fires. Pages fouls it away first base side into the net. Pages nodding in the batter's box. Here we go, another 2-2. Pages with another foul ball. He was jammed with a slider, fouled it over the net behind home plate.
A little bit too close to take.
Dodgers 4, Padres 4, 9th inning. Alex Call on third, 1 out, 2-2. Miller's 8th pitch to Pages. Fouled away again.
That was the slider.
Andy Pages entered today 2nd in Major League Baseball in RBIs. He's been so excellent in these spots. The Dodgers need him again. Another 2-2. Pages flies one to right field. Tatis back. He makes the catch. Call tagging from third. Here's the throw. The relay home. He's safe! A foot first slide by Alex Call. And the Dodgers have the lead 5-4 in the 9th.
Ball not hit exceptionally deep. Strong throwing arm by Tatis. He's not been the most accurate. He did hit the cutoff man, but
San Diego was challenging the safe call at home plate.
And for Pages, Stephen, he hit a really tough pitch. The ball was up and in.
The Padres challenge, did that first foot from Call come on top of home plate? The call on the field by the home plate umpire Rob Drake was safe. The replay on the Giant video board.
And I think Roberts is going to try and make a claim. Did my runner actually have a clear path to the plate?
Well, Dave Roberts is out of the dugout. He's a step off the warning track, talking with Dino Ebel, the third base coach. The replay operations center right now is handling the initial challenge from San Diego that the relay was accurate from Tatis to Son to Fermin.
After review, the call on the field is confirmed. The runner is safe. San Diego will lose their time.
They say he's safe. They say it's confirmed with the call, not the call stands because of lack of video evidence to overturn it.
What a job by Andy Pages. That ball was up and in. And keep in mind, he kept fouling off fastballs. He kept fouling off sliders. Pitch after pitch stayed alive. He was behind in the count 1-2. He wanted it back.
It was on the 9th pitch. He produces a go-ahead sacrifice fly. 5-4 Dodgers, 2 outs, bases empty in the 9th after 22 pitches. Mason Miller has been removed from the ball game. Pitching change for the Padres. We'll be back to Petco in just a minute.
Unlock the savings at Boost Mobile and save up to $600. Scouting these big carriers for a minute now, and I've seen them pull the same play 1,000 times. They promise you the world, then hit you with a price hike right when the game gets tight. But Boost Mobile, their $25 a month unlimited wireless plan is the most consistent player on the floor. No contracts, no price hikes. Unlock the savings today at boostmobile.com/unlock. Based on average annual single line payment of AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile customers compared to 12 months on the Boost Mobile unlimited wireless plan as of January 2026. For full offer details, visit boostmobile.com.
The Dodgers just stole second base. That means a free Dodger dog and 16-ounce Coca-Cola with the AM/PM app. Whoa, he's heading straight into an AM/PM. Crazy. There he is walking out with his free snacks and one satisfied grin. Is that legal? Only one way to find out.
When the Dodgers steal a base, dash to the AM/PM app for the deal of the season. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Only 1,000 deals available per game on the AM/PM app for 24 hours through September 27th. Only at participating AM/PM stores while supplies last.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, they have been delivering championship care for 125 years. Their winning streak of life-saving care, game-changing discoveries, and clinical excellence has made them the league leader in pediatric care. When you need world-class care for your child, CHLA is in your neighborhood. Join the thousands of fans at Children's Hospital Los Angeles and find your champion care at chla.org today.
Your songs to calm her down, it's wild, how just the sound of your voice it brought a smile. Dog, I'm proud. You made it.
Right-hander Ron Marinaccio, Mustachio Marinaccio coming out of the Padre bullpen. With 2 outs and nobody on in the ninth, the Dodgers have jumped ahead 5-4. They manufacture a run here in the ninth against Mason Miller. Muncy with a leadoff walk. Call a pinch runner. Was caught. He misjudged the timing of Miller. He jumped towards second base. Miller with a pickoff attempt. His throw was away, and E1 allowed Call to get to third. And then Andy Pajes with a 9-pitch sacrifice fly to make it 5-4 L.A. Ball 1 to Teoscar Hernandez.
Strange inning.
Strange sport. But gosh, do we love it. 17th appearance for Marinaccio. His ERA 4.32. The 1-0 is a strike on the outside corner, a changeup to even the count. Will Klein has been hot in the Dodger bullpen. He's just been waiting for a long time now. A 1-1 pitch. Hernandez has to jump out of the way of a changeup inside. 2-1.
Well, scheduled for San Diego, bottom of the ninth. Ty France, Freddie Fermin, and then Fernando Tatis Jr.
Marinaccio's 2-1 pitch. Hernandez with a swing and a miss. Strike 2. From Alex Call, how much relief do you think he's feeling?
Oh,
that split second where
it went from 0-0 to yeah.
On a 2-2, Hernandez takes strike 3 on the inside corner. He'll tap the helmet.
Strike ball.
ABS challenge is unsuccessful.
Pitches a strike.
Just caught.
Los Angeles has one challenge remaining.
But the Dodgers accomplish the mission. Get a run off Mason Miller. 5-4 Dodgers going to the bottom of the ninth. They need 3 outs.
Tim Cates here. There's nothing like the thrill of baseball and the legendary moments that make every inning unforgettable. Pair those rich moments with an ice-cold, crisp Sapporo beer. From first pitch to walk-off wins, Sapporo has you covered with a variety of refreshing lagers, including light and non-alcoholic beers. Celebrating 150 years of Japanese brewing tradition, Sapporo is carefully crafted to be full of flavor. So when it's game time, make the winning call and grab a Sapporo. Sapporo, good with sushi, great with baseball.
Los Angeles, your chance to win a Aston Martin is waiting for you at Hard Rock Casino Tejon. Unity by Hard Rock members can receive entries on Thursdays and Saturdays in April for a chance to win a 2026 Aston Martin. Hard Rock Casino Tejon, the easiest drive from downtown LA.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. Children's Hospital Los Angeles has been beating the odds for 125 years. When you need world-class care for your child, CHLA is the champion in your neighborhood. Learn more today at chla.org.
Sunflower seeds make a Dodger home run complete. Just gas Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez, a 3-run shot.
Take part in the long ball celebration with Teoscar Hernandez, Mr. Seeds bobblehead night, May 30th versus the Phillies. Presented by Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Be one of the first 40,000 fans in the stadium and take home your Teoscar bobblehead. Visit Dodgers.com/promotions for tickets.
When I shut them down, I shut them down. I shut them down.
Dodgers lead by a run, 5-4 after Andy Pajes' go-ahead sac fly in the top of the ninth. They need 3 outs to even this 3-game series. It'll be Will Klein pitching the ninth against 8-9-1 for San Diego. Will Klein has never recorded a save in his major league career. First pitch to Ty France is a strike. Fastball at 97. France is 1 for 3 in the ball game with a double. And it came back in the 4th inning. The pitch. Hit in the air, right field side, slicing away from Tucker toward the pole. It is foul. That traveled a long way off the bat of the right-handed hitting France. A long strike 2. Hit the top of the wall just to the right of the foul pole. Klein looks calm on the hill. Into his windup. The 0-2. Upstairs. Ball and 2 strikes. That was at 99 miles per hour from the right-hander. World Series hero working quickly. The 1-2 pitch. He did. He couldn't check up his swing. That's a punch out to start the inning for Klein.
Getting that first guy is such a big deal.
Now the number 9 hitter, Freddie Fermin, hitting 155 on the season. He's 0 for 3 in this game. Fernando Tatis Jr. on deck. They need to keep the bases empty. Ball 1 upstairs, the first pitch breaking ball. Klein shakes Will Smith, has the pitch. Here it comes. Fermin hits it hard to left field, hooking toward the line. It's into the seats, foul. Klein this year, 18 1/3 innings, his ERA 2.45. Is 1-1. Fermin swings through, strike 2, high heat at 99 miles per hour. Dodgers up 5-4 in the bottom of the 9th in San Diego. Here's the pitch. Bounce to second. Kim over to his left, running toward Freeman. He throws over for out number 2.
Well, I'm going to make a prediction right here with Tatis coming up. If we don't see huge swings here, I will be shocked. He's going to try and tie this game with 1 swing and find his first home run of the year.
Will Klein would like to avoid that. 2 outs, nobody on, 5-4 LA. The first pitch to Tatis. His ball 1 is upstairs on that sweeper.
Tatis has only faced Klein once. He made an out.
A 1-0. Ground ball to third. Espinal has it. He throws to first. That's a win for LA. The Dodgers win a back-and-forth battle on this Tuesday night in San Diego. They win 5-4. And even this 3-game series, 1 game apiece. We'll step aside for a moment, come back and break this one down and put a bow on it as the... Oh, I beg your pardon. Well, as the Dodgers take victory formation here at Petco Park, Tanner Scott, the winning pitcher, he improves to 1-1. Mason Miller suffers his first loss. He falls to 1-1. And Will Klein, for the first time in the big leagues, records a save. 5-4 the final score. As the Dodgers, they went up early 2-0, then fell down 4-2. But Mo, they battled back. 1 run in the 5th, another in the 6th, and then Andy Pages with a heck of an at-bat to produce a sacrifice fly in the 9th pitch he saw from Mason Miller to take a 5-4 lead, and they held on.
Well, Dave Roberts telling you before the ball game that Freddie under the weather didn't feel that good. Well, he found a prescription. He wrote it himself, hit 2 home runs. I paused for a moment because tomorrow Shohei Ohtani is going to be pitching. Shohei just went to the pitcher's mound as we were talking 15 seconds ago and went through a couple of phantom pitches just to get